And we're live.
What?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Impossible. Imposter green. Imposter plaid.
Impasta plaid.
Imposter plaid. A new designer. It's like derelict, but it's pasta plaid. It's a new fashion.
No. It's like fake noodles. They're like low carb. Impasta.
But
it's very sus.
You know, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm drawing the line. I don't care how low carb it is. You should give me some plaid noodles and get the shit out of here, man.
Impastas.
Wait. I didn't say I wasn't going to try it first.
You got some marinara on that shit? All right. Give me a little bit.
Listen, man. Hey, beautiful
I'm
people,
just
what's
thinking,
going on?
what does low carb noodles look like? Water?
They look like noodles, but they're like they're made out of either cognac root or like egg.
I've seen some with like butternut squash and like peeling zucchini and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like,
or,
man, just
yes,
let it
spaghetti
go.
squash.
Let it go. Because I looked into all that
fiber.
when I was cutting out
right.
the carbohydrates. Hey, what's going on, everybody? As I was saying, we're getting ready for Linux Gamecast Weekly. We're going to be talking about a lot of decks, a lot of deck picks coming out this week from people, and that's kind of neat. Then we got a super thick future racing sim. That'll make sense.
No. Those were some unreasonably sexy cars. I'm with Pedro on this one.
And what else do we have? Stadia news. Stadia's back in the news. Couple of open source projects getting some hot, fresh fonts, and Codeweavers would very much like to give you a job if you're willing to pay the iron price.
If you're willing to go beyond the wall,
yeah,
to
much.
the north, yeah,
if you're willing to go to the north, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, all right, let's stick with the food topic for the pre-show.
All right.
Hang on.
Low carb noodles, you're saying?
We're going to stick with the clock. Let me... There we go. Damn it. You're supposed to reset clock. Hang on. I can make it reset.
It did not.
Nice
Did that reset
fucker.
it? No.
Nope.
Not having it. Listen,
The
clock.
browser source usually resets.
Listen, clock. I don't even know what to do at this point.
Listen, you fucking clock.
I'm not messing with it, man. The clock is
There we
spoken.
go. It reset.
All right.
It reset.
All right.
So,
All right.
10 minutes.
Low carb noodles.
No, I just want to stay on the food thing. Where do you draw the line on when it's not mustard? Because I was having a look. I like mustard. Big fan of mustard.
Sure.
And it kind of devolves into the spectrum of...
Whoops.
What?
Gotta update the Twitch title.
Oh.
Trackmania.
All right.
Oh.
I got it.
You got it? All right.
So, yeah, with the spectrum of mustard, because once you get further enough down, I'm like, that's not mustard. That's mustard-flavored horseradish type shit, man. Because you read the back, and they're like, yo, when you're done with this, refrigerate it. I'm like, And that's all the thoughts I had on that. I thought I was going to get some feedback, but apparently not.
I don't
Not
like
that
mustard.
big of a mustard snob.
I just plain don't like mustard.
Why not, man? What mustard ever...
I'm not opposed to it, but yeah, it's not my favorite sauce.
Tastes bad. That's basically where I'm at with it. I got no thoughts beyond that, right?
Would you not like vinegar?
Not really, no. Not a big fan of like super vinegary stuff.
We got to get to the...
I like vinegar.
Vinegar is awesome, man. That's why I like mustard. That's why I like pickled things. It is so I don't have to drink vinegar straight, just out of the bottle.
That's the thing. I'll drink the vinegar straight before I have the pickled cucumbers, because fuck cucumbers.
Dude,
as some people in fact do.
Cucumbers
I've seen that video on Pornhub.
I made the mistake of driving some side roads, and I ran across a guy with a stand on the side of the road selling boiled peanuts this week.
Okay.
He had a nice little adult responsible bag because I pulled over. I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, boiled peanuts. Then he had the big jumbo bags. I'm like, you don't. Of course I bought that motherfucker. And of course I went home, and of course I ate all of it in one sitting, to where I'm curled up in the fetal position, going, "Why? Where's it?"
You pulled a me with the almonds. Got it.
Oh.
It's fun the next day for when you poop. You can tell what all the peanuts are.
I had more sodium that afternoon than I'd probably had in the last decade, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Boiled peanuts, huh?
They're awesome.
All right. I've never had them boiled.
Salted boiled peanuts, man. It's I don't know if it's a local thing.
Lightly roasted, yes, but not boiled.
Oh, boiled. They're soggy. You gotta chew them up.
I mean, it's like it's a legume, right? Like I'm sure it's like the same texture as beans or whatever, right? Like
yeah, it's pretty dope.
All right.
Pretty dope. Let's see. We got a bunch of people think this week.
Yeah, low carb pasta. I'm good with spaghetti squash. Spaghetti squash is all right.
I've tried all of the variants with like your eggplants and whatnot turned into pasta. It's like, no, that's terrible. No.
Why would you do that? I mean, that's just what I'm saying. That's like seeing somebody eating.
Well, like you fucking drown it in sauce, right? And it's the same shit. Honestly, like spaghetti squash doesn't really taste like anything.
No, not really.
I don't know about eggplant.
Because I bought like a big ass spaghetti squash one time, cut it open and baked the damn thing, and I'm like, really? That was a waste of electricity, huh?
Yeah,
then I put some mustard on it.
Yeah, are you sure it wasn't some horseradish?
Could have been some wasabi. It would have been good on it.
Some yellow horseradish.
Yellow horseradish. Oh, right.
Wasabi is good. You mix in some wasabi with some pesto, and you have yourself some very nice pizza.
You got some decent, like, wasabi powder, not the green horseradish.
It's all fucking horseradish all the way down.
It's Japanese horseradish, yeah.
When it like horseradish to me is like a Passover thing, because it's a traditional Passover food. So the only time I've ever had like fucking horseradish is in like March, April when it's Passover. See, now I can't use that one, Scott, because then I'll have to give you credit for it.
How much do you have to beat the horse before it turns into horseradish?
The horse already resembles horseradish, man. The only reason it's identifiable as a horse is because we call it one every week.
Oh no, Scott, that's not how it works. He would know. He would know.
Yeah. In my deepest darkest heart, in my deepest darkest fart, I would know that I stole it from Scott.
Yeah. Keep up with that, man.
Yeah. Heart of farts, indeed.
Dude, I got all of our previous 5 weeks of maps loaded up. If you haven't played in a while on our Trackmania server, it is up until Tuesday, till the new maps drop. Everything that's been up there. I was playing that for a minute. Once I got it loaded, because I was setting up an RNG script, so it just randomly picks out of the 70-something tracks. And I was just dicking around. I was like, I'm in one. And I beat my own time by almost a minute, and that was pretty telling to see the progress.
Oh, it's one of those tracks. Okay.
After like 5 weeks of playing Trackmania, kind of on the reg.
Yeah, you now you have sort of the reflexes and the idea of how to
casual fuck around through it was better than my best.
You're in
previous
the
time.
zone, as they call it.
you have developed skill in it, right? Like
yeah. It is 100% obvious because it keeps track of who's got the most time in per week and all that up, and you can say who's going to be first, second, and third. Well, you can say who's going to be first and second. Third can be a gimme. Because we do points matches, and I've thrown in a interesting thing to where 7th place gets 100 points instead of 20. So you don't want to be in last place. If you cannot be in last place, and there's no way to game 7th place. So, just practice, man. That's all it is. It's just it's a Takatoy race car game.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I liked the Hot Wheels game quite as much as I did, it's very much along those lines. just completely ridiculous tracks, but it's more the slippy, slidey. You do the drifts to get around corners faster.
So it's Truckmania Canyon.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Or the
Euro Track Simulator.
Yeah, the one with the from the first Trackmania, the big wide sports cars. Very, very drifty.
Which, you know what? That's fun, driving around like that. But after about 30 minutes of driving sideways, I'm good. I want some more challenge in my life.
Gotta play Super Tux Kart against that one guy, then he's always drifting.
You know, maybe that's like the dark play, man. We pull a South Park on that motherfucker. We just
Make him meet his parents.
Oh, like from now on for like the next 3 months, like every afternoon for 30 minutes,
we play nothing
a
but
private server. Right? We just do nothing until we get good enough. Then we just leave it
Right,
open on
we
Saturday
just
night.
fucking go into the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah.
That's it, man. Some food and a Raspberry Pi. Like, we got this.
The Super Tux Kart is on the Haiku repos, but without any hardware acceleration, you're going to need a bit more than an i7 2500U to play it. Sorry,
Can you play regular Super? Can you play regular Tux Kart? Not Super? If you can get that shit to compile.
Does that exist?
I don't know. Maybe I just made it up. I couldn't tell you. I don't know for certain.
Well, I'm thinking like the OG Tux Kart.
Yeah, because there was a Tux Kart before Super Tux Kart, right?
I don't know if it was ever just called that, though.
Okay.
It might have always been Super Tux, but it used to look like a worse than a PS1 game.
It used to be like a SNES game, right? Like it was like the SNES.
No. It
No?
was always 3D.
Oh, okay.
It just looked really, really bad, and then they went through several iterations of making the engine look a bit better.
More along those levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks like something you could shove up someone's butt. I'm not gonna lie. Not that. The other one. On box number 4 there.
It looks better now.
Yeah.
A little better.
Yeah, that's 1.9. Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, we're on 1.0, baby.
I mean, back in the day, Tux looked like he was in pain or has seen shit.
Tux is doing like a lot of pep pills at the moment. He's got to get from point A to point B.
Basil, 25-month resub. That's wow. Thank you.
Nice. I gotta move
That is more than 2 years. Congratulations. Do you feel your money was well spent?
billions of dollars. We need like the raining cash thing. Right?
Man, I want to get one of those money guns and just fill it with Monopoly money.
I don't know, man. I want to get like one of those money booths.
Oh yeah. The Vortex ones.
Yeah, but like soup it up so it's got enough power to like
to just like.
No, I want enough power to launch Toyotas.
No, I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, you go inside and it just like turns a vacuum and the people who go in there just suffocate and die.
Or what it could have air. What if it was just enough to like suck you down permanently to the floor with more force than you could generate? That would really irritate someone, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you came in there with a feather. Tickling their ear.
No, you do like it's like the Jackass bit where they try to run into the jet engine and they just go flying.
Oh man. See, I'm sitting here saying I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to watch because that's going to be the last Jackass movie. Hopefully.
They're just too old.
Yeah, man.
No. I think the last Jackass movie would be like they're all like gray, frail, infirm men, like they like old ass looking old men, and they're just like, all right, they know this is going to be the movie that kills them. So now we're just taking bets on what's going to be the thing.
Oh man, they got to give them their salaries 10 years up front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, they're also, I mean, what are they in the 50s and 60s now?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, how old's Steve-O? Steve-O is 47 years old.
You know what? All things considered, not bad.
Bam
I would have said
Margera's
older, but yeah.
42. Johnny Knoxville. Johnny is 50. Pontius is 47.
Johnny is a hard 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that looks like a 50-year-old man.
Yeah. No, he looks like Steve.
Yeah. I don't know if I subscribed to the subreddit. I ran across one this week. It was something along the lines of like emphasizing like how old your ass is now. Just looking
Yep.
at, yeah. And it's like, nope. I don't need this in my life.
No. I don't need my hands to like turn to dust in front of my eyes. Thank you very much.
All right.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah. No, Temple of Doom style, or no, not Last Crusade style. He drinks the cup. He's like,
Yeah.
it chose poorly. Man, I was talking about that at work. The miniature work in fucking Temple of Doom is perfect. Like, you don't like the whole like minecart chase thing. Like you cannot pick out what is miniatures and what is like, yeah,
That was very well done.
yeah.
For
Like,
the time, that was an amazing looking movie.
Yeah, there's I really feel there's like a level of artistry that's missing in a lot of modern movies, just because like you can just do everything with like just do it in fucking Unreal Engine, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't need it doesn't need to be real. You can just it's Unreal, right? It's the name of the engine, man. Don't you know?
Well, somebody, I mean, it was a couple of years back. I think it was during the Game of Thrones. Somebody made a good article about like, you don't realize like all the good CGI that you completely miss.
Yeah. A lot of it is in Jurassic Park, but they used it to enhance the practical effects, right? Like,
Practical effects, I think, work up to a scale like these days. Good CGI, I'll take. Like I'm not.
So apparently for Mandalorian, they actually didn't have Mark Hamill record lines. They trained an AI.
That, right?
They trained an AI on his voice, and that's why he sounds like a fucking robot. Is because he is a robot.
He looked like a robot too.
It was like story checks out, right? Like,
Listen, that's just Disney testing it out. Like, can we get away with making a series with this thing?
dude, they are really pushing that with the latest episodes of Boba Fett. Like, well, but like that's the thing though. If they don't have to pay actors anymore, that's like good. Right? That's what Disney wants. Like they just want to be able to like produce stuff with the minimum cost, and that means Robo Mark Hamill, and not even like fucking Hanukkah bot Mark Hamill from Futurama. We got fucking actual Calculon doing Mark Hamill's lines.
Strange times. All right, everyone, let's get underway.
Yes.
That's loaded. That's good.
I am a robot.
Well, there's probably easily 100% enough of us.
Footage of
talking.
me? Yeah.
Like 10 years, in like 10 years from now, it's going to be like drag and drop, you know?
Yeah. No, you just hit the LGC Weekly button and it will like procedurally generate. it'll like it reads in a bunch of RSS feeds and like will produce the show, and it'll be like maybe like it'll be like 80% as coherent as a regular LGC, but it's good enough that people aren't going to realize it.
It starts getting like 500,000 views an episode.
Yeah,
I'm like, God damn it!
Right?
It's like these people have all looked the same for the past 10 years. What the fuck?
No,
Thank you very much for this help, Nubbin.
I think like then like I've gone through a pretty substantial like physical change. I grew a beard, like I lost a lot of weight off my face. I wonder what the AI would be like. How do you reconcile these two people? Are we just gonna like have like chimera baby adult beard Jordan? I don't know. It looks like fucking something out of Alien Resurrection, like kill me.
Oh, it's just gonna be like that Google DeepMind shit. All
Yeah.
space. Like kitty cats coming out of
Everything
your
has
head.
dog faces, and
Yeah.
it's like, what?
Like what up?
Yeah, it's just like a fucking fractal of my face.
And this is like 300 years ago, and 300 years in the future. And you're like, no, that's what people used to look like back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. Like the camera turns around, and there's a guy whose face looks exactly fucking like that.
See, there goes one right now.
Thanks, Google. All right. Let me reset that.
Disney, give us some money to develop this idea, man.
Adult Swim.
I'll take a Netflix deal. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll only get one season, but sure. Go in with that in mind.
See, that's you gotta imagine Netflix is like smart enough not to tell people they only get one season.
Right, but like you know you're getting maybe two, unless
Well, you got to balance that out, though, man. You're like, do I want to go out with YOLO on this thing, or do I?
Yeah.
You got to leave like a little sliver of writing crack in there.
yeah, just a little room to pick up in
Yeah,
case you do get that.
Just in case, man.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful people. Let's pull the choo-choo train out of the choo-choo station and choo-choo-choose cocaine. 2 canes, kids, not drugs. And welcome back to another Linux Gamecast Weekly. The show covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, whatever the hell else we come up with. I'm Old Man Vin driving the SS Choo-Choo-Choose You. Here at LGC Actual, switching the bits, doing the nightmare fuel in our little Linux-powered studio. That is the man who is not in Minnesota. Nay, he is in Toronto. One Jordan Swang and staying up late past his bedtime. That was horrifying, Jordan. Pedro Mateus on the Isles of Britannia. Together with you, Chat Realm Dynamic, joining us live on Twitch, helping us form Cocaine Voltron. What's up? I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited just in general because, we got the notifications, the Steam Decks are out, and they're sending final hardware revisions out to tech people, just not us, because fuck us. And
We've just been talking about Linux gaming for fucking a decade now.
Right.
Yeah.
The Linux gaming media.
Now, here's the question. Did we ask?
Fuck no.
Okay, well, that
No.
Pedro. That one's 100% on Pedro there. I'm going to throw him
Well,
on
no.
the list for that.
I mean, come on. Like, it'll, like, in your head, and there's like 6 people watch this.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, who are we to ask anything? Something I finally got, this is not a repeat. This is, I got the PCIe version of the French sound card that I was trying to get way back when, and I got outbid because the guy was like, I'll pay $3 more for it. And I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever. So, yeah, more on that at 11. This is like, I want to see what this does after doing 2 USB audio interfaces, taking those for the team. I'll take this one for the team. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it won't be. But outside of that, yeah, just general excitement. And the Steam Deck thing is like, it's happening, you guys. And I don't even have one
Everyone's
set up
talking
for
about the Steam
pre-order.
Deck.
I just want everyone else to like go out there and start Okay, I do want to bring, I'll save that. Don't tune out just yet. How about you, Jordan? You got, you've been pulling on shit, haven't you?
Yeah, I got lovely hook scale from Gameotron. I'll go into that a little bit more when we're shilling ourselves. Yeah, so I've just been going around weighing shit. It's been a thing. Now I know how much a bunch of stuff actually weighs because of the hook scale. Yeah. Now it's been a lot of shoveling this week. We had some pretty heavy snowfall, so I had to get out and
I saw
do
a
shoveling.
thing on the internet. Brace yourselves.
Oh no.
I thought it was a Galaxy brand move because it showed a apartment complex and one guy's like shoveling snow off the top of his motoring vehicle, and the other guy walks out there. He apparently just laid down a plastic tarp over the entire car, so he just grabs it and
yeah. I imagine that's smart. I think we're in that sort of realm where I feel like that tarp may get frozen to the car at some point. So,
well, I learned like my little move with, I know if it's going to ice up and snow and I might have to go somewhere is I lift up the wipers if I have a car outside indoor and put a towel or something over it just so I don't have to like chisel on because I've done that once and that sucked.
You want to get high?
Yeah, towel. Pedro Mateus sitting there looking all nice and polite.
All high. He's on drugs.
High as a guy.
I am neither of those things, but yeah, no, speaking of stuff that you get outbid on, I too got outbid when it came to those three Asus EEE PCs, the 701s. And two of them were fine. There was one that was, well, the keyboard didn't work, and the touchpad's a bit worn off, and the screen's a bit funky.
Wait.
Missing a battery.
Hold on. Are these the three new ones, or those are the three ones you got the
From
other
last
week?
Yeah.
Yeah. The three ones that I
Okay.
got.
Because if you got three more EPCs, like that wouldn't surprise me. I just wanted to clarify that.
Right.
No, these are the same three. I had like two of them. Nori took the blue one, obviously, because she looked at it like, I wanna. Fair. And this one that was all broken, well, now it's back together. It's got new battery, new keyboard, and you can tell that the colors don't match because the white battery and the white keyboard were about 30 pounds more expensive than the black variants. So no.
Racists.
Check this out.
Racist EPCs.
Sky, call me. We're gonna do lap flippers, a new reality TV show with where Pedro attempts to learn how to do backflips. No.
While he's
It's
fixing
going to be
laptops.
brilliant. We're going to see how the least amount of money Pedro can lose every time.
No. I want to see him like make a giant. I want to see him make like a giant stand of laptops and do a backflip off of them. That'll be great.
Well, I mean, you can do that.
The price that I paid for the three, I could probably sell each individual one for that price, but I'm not gonna. Not
All
yet,
right,
anyway.
fine, be like that. But one thing I guess we're never going to be able to sell is the horse, right?
Yeah, because we left it out of the fridge for like a week, and now it's hit its expiry date. Now we can't put it
not
on
made of
our hot
mustard.
dogs. Yeah, we got to dye it yellow first. It's the steam.
And yes, that like we were saying earlier, there's a lot of deck. A lot of deck. There's so many deck pics on the internet right now. It's kind of naughty. But yeah, it is, according to PC Gamer, the developers that have the deck on hand have been singing their praises, saying, yeah, it kind of just works. And a lot of people say, yeah, it performs a lot better than I expected. And there were a few that raised some concerns, like the Steam Big Picture mode is still not perfect, but then again, it's kind of to be expected. It's just a new UI. They haven't really changed much else, though. That seems to be coming. Stick around. And there was one developer that brought up the support. It's like, okay, so how's support going to be in the future? If this was Google, I'd be worried about that. But of the devices that Valve actually put out, the Steam controller, the Steam Link, the Vive, and what was the other one? The Index? Yes.
Yeah.
The VR headsets, the two of them. The Steam Link and the Steam controller. The Steam controller, it was kind of embroiled in a maybe entirely not above board patent dispute with a certain company, Corsair. And the Steam Link, well, you could make the argument that that's technically still supported because they, instead of having the dedicated hardware for it, now they have the app or software, be it a flat pack for Linux or for the Raspberry Pi. Yeah.
And you know, maybe since we've kind of as an industry as a Linux using community agreed on using, you know, Wine Proton as sort of our middleware, like we've seeded this ground. I think we need to start investing in like better facilities for testing Windows apps with Wine, so that it becomes a lot less guesswork on the part of the developers. They have like some means of actually validating their code with automated tests. That would make it a lot easier, at least release from the support side, because now you have two.
I mean, that's kind of what Steam is going around doing. I mean, we're going to get to that in just a moment, but one developer really did bring up, a valid point, I think, because we like the original Steam machines and the Steam controller, the Areola controllers, just gone. I think Steam's like, we don't have those anymore. So support's a legitimate thing that, we really, because we got a bunch of enthusiasm right now, myself included. But, 2-3 years from now, if Steam's like, we tried, because they've spent a lot of money on other projects. Now the Vive is still around. That's alive and kicking. So I think that's a good sign. Now, the other developers talking about, hey, the game just works. It's brilliant. That's good. But we also got to balance that out. How I still want to know the process from, hey, it's broken. Valve? Who do we call? Because we're not doing anything for this. The burden of support has definitely shifted to Valve's side now, if they're going to be taking that on, which I've voiced my concerns about the long-term health of the platform for it. But here's the thing though, a lot of the positive reception is coming from the fact that now we've had like fucking 4 or 5 years of Proton ramp up to actually make sure that there are games on the platform. The big flaw, that the single universal flaw of the Steam Machine experience was that they didn't have the games. People wanted to be able to play their library on their console that they're spending hundreds of dollars isn't
for,
that kind of
and
like
they're
the
unable
Valve
to do that.
Play? Because with the Steam Machines, it was 100% on the developers, and developers were like, I'm sure Valve cut some checks to get what we got at the time out. But, yes.
Yeah, Witcher 3, anyone?
All right, Street Fighter 5. So, and another thing that was brought up.
Yeah.
Another thing that was brought up was, people were saying, developers, publishers, hey, it does work, but as long as you cut everything down to reasonable expectations, which means low.
But I mean, like, that's the same thing you're saying about, you can play this game on your laptop. You got to adjust the settings though, right? And
I just say that because, because some people are going to, we're going to see some reviews. Oh, it doesn't run very well at max resolution with everything.
Right, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, there's also people who believe that the PlayStation 5 can play games in 8K.
But I think, like, from a user perspective, because a lot of this feedback is coming from developers right now. But and Pedro, you brought it up in the notes as well. Once we start getting other software running on the deck that isn't necessarily tied to the Steam ecosystem, and I'm really just thinking emulators here, the device is going to have a life outside. Yumulators, man. Yum. It's going to have a life outside of just being like the Steam console, right? It is going to be a very well integrated game platform, period. So
it's going to be an interesting project to follow, and kudos to everyone out there buying them, especially, doing the first gen stuff, because this gets really excited. When we think like Gen 3 of whatever becomes or what comes out of the Steam Deck, what's that going to look like? That's going to be something.
Maybe Nvidia has something to say about that.
Oh, stay tuned.
Maybe Nvidia is gonna.
But we got to get our decks verified.
Yes, and chances are, if you've been playing games with Proton, you've been using ProtonDB quite a lot. And if you haven't, shame on you. You should be contributing, letting people know how those games work. But this bit of news comes in directly from ProtonDB themselves, and they've been doing some stuff. The big one is, of course, the deck verified badge for the all the game compatibility lists. If I put also a link for the SteamDB list of all the games that have been deck verified either one way or the other. That you have to be signed.
Yeah,
that's the
I slammed into that one. I will say though, SteamDB, man, you gotta work on actually like making the Steam Deck verified information like easily accessible, because it really isn't. What it currently is if you go on the summary page, there's some parsed stuff, but on the raw data, it's just some JSON that you gotta process, and you gotta determine of the 4 points whether or not you're in like verified and compatible, blah blah blah.
There's a fan site that actually pulls from that list and just organizes everything neatly, and you can tick the boxes of which ones you want to see.
So at this point, we have a SteamDB for our SteamDB.
Yeah, kind of like it should be in there. But yeah, the other thing that's happening is they're removing the game's work metric. Now games will be
it's gone.
It's gone. Now you get the thumbs up-o-meter. It's where you get games bucketed by whether they got 3 or more, 2 or 1 thumbs up. And with the deck verified stuff and this, you're gonna have a little bit of cross sectionality you can do to figure out if the game's gonna work on your platform, which is nice. It's always handy.
Yeah. More information, the better. Steam Light Beat updates. Clouds. That's exactly what I was going to bring up. And has everyone noticed that? If you're in the beta, you got a nice little cloud next to the game now. Sometimes, hopefully.
No, the Steam beta borked on my end. I had to switch back to the stable client.
Next to the play button now, or the launch button, or whatever you want to have it. It'll show you a little cloud, nice little picture. Yeah, Duncan.
Yeah, and this comes this bit of news comes hot off the heels of last week, where we were talking about they're changing they're adding the sync save files on suspend for the Steam Deck if you want to be able to be moving from your Steam Deck to your computer. So now there's going to be a manual retry on failed cloud sync. They're going to display the last sync time and better management for offline behavior, which is going to be good. Pedro has a lot more in-depth kvetching to do, but I mean it's being addressed, right? Like, and if you're going to be doing save file juggling shit, you're going to need to have that facility in place. So it's good to see that this is happening at least before people are getting the decks in their hands, right? It's better late than never, right? Or the opposite of that, do it sooner.
It should have been there from the start, but yes. My experience with the one point that I immediately jumped out at me was update sync /failure/conflict dialogues. It's like, oh yeah, people have only been complaining about them since they were introduced. It was like 2009, 2010-ish. But yeah, for the very brief stint that I did on the Valve translation server thingy, that particular dialogue of when you try to get either the cloud files to save to your computer so you would have everything that you could resume your progress, or it failed to upload them. It was fucking cryptic. That was one of the first dialogues that I went to look up. It's like, okay, no, the Portuguese translation of that is just fucking terrible. It has to be terrible. Nope. The Portuguese translation was actually pretty accurate. It was just the original text. It was a bit shit, Val. So yeah, that's been due for an update for a long time.
Why don't you just shut up and buy another deck, peasant?
I would like to see some fucking naming and shaming. I want to see naming and shaming for games that aren't turning on cloud saves, because this is like the fucking killer feature of Steam right now. I swear to God.
This at least lets you know, man, out of the box.
Right.
It's very visible. It was like, whoa, oh, neat, that thing's there, because we've all had that happen. Oh, I need some free storage. Let me just wipe this, and I'll pick up where I left. Wait a minute.
Or hey, I have a new computer. I just installed some games on here. I want to pick up where I left off.
All of the Dark Souls since the first one, including the remaster, don't have cloud saves. God fucking damn it.
That's terrifying.
It's so bad. Like, if you need reasons to put your game on Steam, that is kind of like aside from it being the only store on the fucking market of any relevance, that's like the one other thing.
No, it has a very healthy competition, Jordan, and do not say otherwise.
I think competition ran out of money.
Competition's about to buy another game studio.
Listen. Tim's check hasn't cashed just yet, so I'm not going to hold my tongue.
Tim's check is being used to fight. Not anymore. No.
We had another update with just a couple of things, shader pre-caching and all that fun stuff. But what we really want to talk about is FSR.
Yes. So we seem to have a little bit of an answer as to why FSR is not being included in Proton proper and why it's kind of stuck in Proton GE. So we got a brand new pull request. This is on GitHub. The link to all this is in our show notes. It's merged. The FSR hack, or not FSR hack, FSR is now implemented in GameScope proper. So you're not going to need to fiddle some stuff with the launch options. They added a flag -U, and if you hit Super U while GameScope is running, it'll also turn on the it'll also toggle FSR as well, which is good. Still no love on Nvidia land because, yeah, what was it? VKEXT image DRM format modifier needs to be supported in the Nvidia drivers for any of us to have good fun with that. Yeah. But hey, if you're on the Steam Deck, you don't got to worry about that shit. So you're gonna have a real easy time with fucking around with FSR settings. Good for you.
Yeah, GameScope having that, because GameScope is just the compositor effectively. So window manager / compositor. So you have that at the UI level for the operating system. You have FSR at the OS level. Yes, thank you. Please, more of that. Thank you.
Man. So, yeah, that's just kind of interesting. And you're going to need it on the deck. And it's there. So, I mean, this is, you gotta think, like, even on like medium settings, it's probably gonna be able, at minimum, hold 30. So
yeah, like I think FSR, I've noticed, at least in my use of it, very on like a very large screen, it's not great, but like on like the Twitch preview, or just on like on a much smaller screen, it is a lot more apparent. So you're playing to the strengths of the device with this. So
lowering at a render resolution and just doing the FSR upscale saves you a lot of resources that you're not trying to render at the higher resolution.
Yeah, which is important when you have a limited battery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely true. Do you think we're the only podcast that regularly like and on this GitHub repo, and this is your
as we established, using
it's Joshy doing things again.
Using GitHub is a bit of an advanced skill. Your new Linux user may not be
right-click
knowledgeable
save doesn't actually save.
Shush. You can whatever. It's just a text.
How many times do you have to save the GitHub to the hard drive?
Like, how many web pages do you have in your? Oh man, no.
How many HTMLs do you need to change the file extension of?
Listen. I was gonna talk shit, but I have so many misrun curl commands where I've just downloaded the download page and not the thing I was actually trying to download. So I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Now,
on
here's
this.
something
How about that?
I forgot to bring up during the Steam Deck segment was the Linus kid. Shouldn't call, he's about the same age I am, but. He did his thing, the WAN show yesterday, where he announced that because they already have the production hardware, and he's like, I'm going to use this as my only computer for an entire month, which his co-host looked at him like, with the look of somebody's like, bitch, you ain't smart enough to do that. Don't. No one wants to see that.
No, he won't have to install fonts on his Steam Deck, so I think the boy will be good.
And I guess that whole series of trying to use Linux paid very, very well. So let's milk that a bit more.
I just want to apologize. If I was a good producer, I would have that look of the Luke, because it was golden. Yeah. It was just no. Not you. So Future Sim.
Car Fuckers Incorporated.
Futuristic racing game, sim physics. That's all nice, but what we all want is a little wiggle and a car.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's some booty.
Check out that ass. That's thick.
That
with
is
many
realistic.
C's.
It kind of looks like men. Yeah. I don't know. There's a couple of ways to look at
it looks like underwear on a thick ass.
I'm seeing more of a penis with cat ears, but
I see like a thigh, some thighs, and some torso, and maybe some boobies. I don't
possibly know. You know what? I'm not a fan of
That's just the underwear,
racing.
and there's like butt cheeks.
But
yeah.
You know what? This might be someone's gem. I downloaded it. There is a demo, and that's all that's available right now. This is somebody's passion project, and they wanted to do like wind physics and all that, and accurately represent how physics will work in the future. I guess ? That's there. That is an accurate representation of my experience in the game. I didn't read the details when I downloaded. I'm like, oh, racing game. Doop, let me grab that. Boop, boom, right off the track. And
off the wall on the first turn.
Yeah. I immediately go back and I'm like, what is something wrong? Oh no. There is a Linux demo though. So yeah, just download it. It ran.
I keep reading the game's name as Fudasim, and that's not what this game is at all. No, it's not. It's not. Stop talking.
I mean, I looking at the back of that car does make me feel things in my pants.
Listen, I'm not saying Stanislav Marchevsky is attracted to cars, but he might be.
That's a thick car.
Yeah, I don't know. Send us some hate mail. Set the record straight.
Some people like their sim racing. I've never been able to get into sim racing. How about you, Pedro? I mean, I've tried like everyone knows the sim racing game on Linux. It's been out for like 1,000 years. I've tried that a couple of times and similar results.
Yeah, the sim racing not so much. Like sim driving stuff like Mud Runners, or the truck Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. Those I can get the jam of, but like sim racing, not so much. It has to be more arcadey for me to enjoy it.
Yeah, I do like my arcade racing.
Should we call this game Super Fucks Kart?
No. Because I tracked this guy down. I creeped on him. I found his YouTube channel and I watched some of his dev videos and he's like, hey, I want to make this. And he's like, for a one-person project, this looks pretty damn good, all things considered.
Sure, yeah.
It looks very Unreal Engine-y.
And he's just like, hey, this is like an early version, so go play around with it and test it out. There'll be a link to it in the show notes, or just search
free
for
demo.
Thick Car with 3 C's. No, probably
only two C's, unfortunately. Pedro, you're dropping the ball. You're dropping the C's, man.
Oh, I only put
Need
2
more
C's. Oh, that's on me.
For sure.
Shame. Coming up next, we're thick like peanut butter, and we got some new Nvidia drivers for you to spread peanut butter on. Yeah, just spread peanut butter on your video card. Just do it.
Fine. You don't get out of that one. He was like, nope. I want that email. Like, hey.
I put peanut butter on my 3080, and now it's broken.
It was delicious. After my mouth healed.
Yeah. A peanut butter and blood sandwich.
Spamming Nvidia drivers out?
No one's gonna bank suggest Carfuckers Incorporated. I thought long and hard about that one.
Wasn't that?
No 9 Inch Nails fans? Come on.
Our audience has standards.
Yeah, very low standards. They watch us.
Yeah, no, everyone was real quiet while we were doing that whole thing. I could just imagine them all looking at the screen going, no. Move on. No.
We paid these people. Scott was eating. All right. No.
Likely excuse.
You can't edit bang asses there, Tom.
He just did. Whoa. What's going on?
That went real crackly.
Ah.
Crackly? I don't think so.
Let's see.
Scratchy.
Say something, Pedro.
Yes, I'm here. I can hear myself very, very crackly, but I can hear myself.
I don't know why you can hear yourself. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Okay, it's gone now. Not crackly anymore.
All right.
Yeah, and I can hear myself, so yeah, that's good.
That's weird. Jordan, could you say some things?
Some things. V4L2_core : space open parentheses UVIOC_control map. Error, no such file or directory. Repeat that several times. Need more? Raw paper is truly made of just plants and truly natural. We promise never to add dye, chalk, or burn additives like many other papers contain because, like you, we enjoy smoking this beautiful paper every day. The natural way to roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Dude, Connecticut was a fucking good game.
That is something I'm running a custom version of Jack on an alpha version of Outdoor. So,
so shit's all fucky.
The danger noodle.
Yeah, stream looks good on my end.
Yeah, we just had some audio glitches, like it had some process sync errors on your end for some reason. It cleared itself up, but
all right.
Yeah, no, that I saw the amount of drops going up on Sonobus, and everything sounded real crunchy.
Mm-hmm. Everything got real crunchy, including me. Something was up with Jack was unhappy. Or it could have been Outdoor. He was unhappy. I was just playing around with it tonight.
Something is unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, oh man, like Connecticut was like the first game no, it was the second game I rented on PlayStation 2. The first one I rented was Dynasty Warriors 3 because I like me some Musu games. Because
why do I know the name Dynasty Warriors?
Because there's a million fucking Dynasty Warriors games.
It's a very over the top beat 'em up.
It's like a spectacle brawler, right? Like you're one dude and there's like a million fucking mooks and they all die with one hit, but you gotta like get through all of them.
Yeah,
and
basically
then
you're massively overpowered and you're mowing through an entire army.
Yeah, my goal was always to get to the elephants so I can just walk around and stomp on people.
Mm-hmm. I've never played it. I'm familiar with the name. I couldn't tell you what the game was, though. I've heard that name before somewhere, though.
Oh yeah, no, because like every year there's a new Dynasty Warriors game, or like Gundam Warriors or Hyrule Warriors. It's all the same series.
Mm.
Right, Connecticut. Yeah, I played the demo of that. It was in one of the demo discs that came with my PS2. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm running Router OS 7 Alpha too. So
so much alpha. You're just going. You're going
like
full alpha tonight.
RC3. Well, you got to get it out of the way. Shit's coming.
That's my excuse for running Fedora. It's like it's all going to be an enterprise Linux eventually. Might as well get used to using it.
Find the bugs. P5 strikers. Yeah, see, like, I don't understand the Persona games. That's like Final Fantasy type combat.
Final Fantasy type combat, but there's like a dating. There's like a dating sim, but like the two are related. So like decisions you make in the dating sim affect the Final Fantasy shit and vice versa. So
and dictate your party members and what they will do, because some of them you don't have direct control over.
I'll pass. Yeah, I can think. I've watched a couple of the streamers play the Dying Light 2. That kind of looks like more Dying Light.
Yeah, I mean, there's a dude in my department who hasn't like shut up about Dying Light 2. He's very excited about it. So,
yeah, there's like 3 people in the IT team at work that are like, Dying Light, Dying Light, Dying Light. I played the first one. That ending, it left a bit of a poor taste in my mouth.
I played through it with Pedro, and I vaguely remember it. Vaguely.
Yeah, I don't think I've touched a Dying Light.
It's an ending for a AAA video game. What's that? QuickTime events? Right.
Oh, yeah. Run through the tunnel with Screamy Kid. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's parkour zombie. That's your thing. I mean, I'm not against it in any way. It seemed like it was really hyped up. I was like, oh, what's it? It's like, that just looks like more. But then again, it's been a long time since I've looked at the game. Maybe it looked like graphically it's a lot better.
It's a game made by that particular Techland.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the trailer for the first Dead Island?
Nope.
Where there was like a zombie child, basically child got bitten, turned into a zombie, bit mom, and then got thrown out of the window. And the trailer is like that scene, but in reverse.
I'm just imagining like the most comedic version of this, where like they're in the back of some minivan. Baby bites mommy, and mommy just yeets the kid out of the van off a bridge.
No, they were in
Lands on a guy in
the
a boat.
hotel room.
Yeah.
And, like the child falls out of the window. Yes, the backwards one's cut, and like that trailer got so hyped, and then the game released, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is a bit shit."
I enjoyed Dead Island. I thought it was fun. Like, it was kind of boring until I finally broke down and started reading the blueprints to make the crazy weapons.
Once you start getting into the crafting and you're like, turbo electric dildo murder machine.
This
Got it.
is pretty tight. All right, I got a mission in this game to build weird shit. I'm down. That was the one game that kind of got me with crafting. I was like looking for things to craft. All right, so we got
There we go. It's this one.
usually so.
If anyone's curious about the Dead Island trailer.
That guy, that is like a poor in between shot because the guy's just like, ugh.
What's your face? All right.
Show me your war face.
No, that's your face.
That's your O face. Show me your war face. Listen, sir. My war face and my O face are the same face.
Oh man, legally indistinguishable. All right, we're going. We'll see if we got any like weird
It's time.
audio nonsense. Be prepared for that. We got a taste for it. We got lucky. It was during a break, so
Yep.
If anybody hears anything weird, like give me the super secret signal, and I'll pause it. Yeah, in 3, 2.
It's the news.
Damn it,
Yes.
Jordan.
Sorry.
Keep going.
Yes, it is. But before we get to the news, as usual, we do need to shill ourselves out to you. Despite a lot of you clearly not needing us to shill anymore because you've decided, you know what, it's a good idea to fund these idiots. So here you go.
What are you talking about? They're just
And,
playing it safe. They're playing it safe. They're like, in case this Linux thing takes off.
Yeah,
early,
It's gonna
yeah.
take off. It's gonna take off like the Challenger, baby. Yeah, get on over to patreon.com/LinuxGamecast. You can support this mess. You can sign up, get access to our Discord channel, get access to a bunch of other stuff at various donor levels, like access to our show notes, video feeds for the pre super shows, and that's that extra podcast hour we do before we go live with this stuff.
Man,
we talk about
geography,
low carb noodles.
and low carb noodles.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, geography and low carb noodles.
Dude, we know
It
where
is.
Minnesota is now.
Yeah, we know where Wisconsin is too. That was up in the air. Yeah. So lots of random educational stuff. Like we broadcast under science and technology, but that's like actually the actual science and technology podcast. Anyways, you can get access to our Discord as well by subbing to us on Twitch, twitch.tv/LinuxGamecast, which you should be watching us on.
Hey, I also got the bonus thing that I'm doing. Now we got a bunch of people in. It's filling up very quickly. And I'm dead serious about that. That is our Filthy Casual series. We're learning how to play Trackmania again because, hey, we don't have 20 hours a week to sit and play a racing game. And that's all the people do who play Trackmania. And Trackmania is a fun game. It's easy to play. We got a custom Linux server. It's set up, running 24/7. We do practices on Tuesdays and we do points matches on Fridays. It's a friendly ribbing of, like congratulations and curse you.
So, Pedro, we got 2 new Patreons this week, so you have to come up with some brand new facts, true facts about Kraken and Fellatio?
Yeah, I think it's filet. Yeah, the Kraken. I was going to, just borrow what you said on Discord. It's like clearly someone has opened the gate and released the Kraken.
You know what? I happened to be watching the Discord exactly when that took place, and I was like, 3, 2.
I was doing something else, and I just saw Jordan pop. I was like, yeah, no, that's good. I like that.
Plagiarismo,
yeah,
ladies
no,
and gentlemen. What about Fellatio? Tell us about that. Tell us all about Fellatio.
I wonder if any relation to
Phil Seveno?
No, I was going to bring up Groundhog Day because Punxsutawney Phil.
Did he die?
Supposedly.
Isn't it like a Highlander situation where like all the groundhogs have to like cut each other's heads off?
Shut
or
up.
something?
Now I'm imagining a little groundhog at a kilt. That's not pretty.
Yeah, the ground Kurgan. We also got to thank Nubbin for increasing his pledge. And yeah, we got other ways to support us as well. We got a store.linuxgamecast.com. Cover yourself in LGC merch. Cover yourselves in stickers, coffee cups. I don't know how you're going to cover yourself with a coffee cup, but you're a creative lot. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
We can try it.
Just if you're brave enough. And we got wish loans as well. If you go to Patreon or not Patreon.
Yes.
God damn it.
Come on.
Linux Gamecast. Just go to patreon.com/Linux Gamecast and become a Patreon again. Give us double the money. No, head on over to linuxgamecast.com. Mouse over the support button. I got wish list. Venz has one for the studio. Jill has one. Pedro has one. I gotta think. I got some things to give out. I put a hook scale on my list to weigh various stuff. I alluded to that in the opening segment, and I got a lovely little note from the Iron Claws of Gameotron, and they say, Jordan, hope this is to keep dat ass looking fine. Thank you. That's what I'm going to use it for.
A lot of ass going on this week.
Yeah, man. Make those hands clap, but with ass.
Yeah. Let me see your ass clap. I want to see that music video, damn it. It's like fucking Pac-Man, but like butts.
Oh no, then the groundhog and the kilt in the background. This is gonna get weird. We're gonna raise questions. Also, I want to thank Aldi as Aldi's popped in. A very, very rare occurrence. That person being Aldi, has picked up a game from my Steam wish list. It's a very novel idea. I huge fan of our audience who will inflict games upon me. Like, play this, Marco. This was Star Wars. It's a Star Wars game. I think it was the one with the lightsaber in it.
Oh, Fallen Order?
Yeah, that one.
The new one with the Ginger Jedi?
Could be.
Yeah, it's Uncharted Souls, so you might like it.
And Aldius has made the request that I do stream it when I get a chance to play it, so when I do get a chance to stream it, that's...
Do you have like a Picard shirt or something, or like a Battlestar Galactica cosplay you can wear while you're playing it?
Dress in full Cylon.
Yeah. Just dress up, just cosplay as like Kirk or Worf or some shit. Yeah.
But like, how in the weeds can I get? Because now I want to like look up like space 1999 outfits.
Right. Yeah. No. Look, so that's what's got to go on the wish list. Then we gotta fucking complete the troll. It is
just
your
the
destiny.
red shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will see. Hey, thanks for letting us do this. This is how we do it, community funded, and that's how we get to stay unhinged even after 10 years. So it's kind of neat.
Unhooked even.
Unhooked. Uncut.
It beeps.
It beeps very loud. Oh god, now the hooks are everywhere. God damn it! I gotta hook myself and talk about Nvidia drivers.
Your Honor, I would like to play again.
Jordan Svunk, professional hooker. LGC cares. Nvidia drivers. There's 2 new ones out. Oh my god, it's a double whammy. We got 470-103-01, which is the stable driver, and that's if you want the GeForce MX 5500, MX 570, and that other fucking one that the link disappeared before I could read what it was off the screen. You son of a bitch. It was the RTX 2050. That's the one. You know, that card that no one really wants.
Yeah, it's a typo.
Yeah. Should be the 3050. Excellent. You love to see it. Also coming down the pipe is the 510-4703.
Breaking news here at LGC.
2050, man.
Come on. At this point,
listen,
would you put it fucking above Nvidia at this point?
They have to have something to compete with the 6500 XT, right? It needs to have like PCI by 4. They just need to make it as janky as possible, but just performs just a hair better than it, so you can be like, "Fuck you, AMD."
It's like
you
the
know
800
that's
series
real.
is a laptop exclusive.
See, the problem is you're playing like bullshit or reality with us because Nvidia is known for nailing every single product,
right?
All the way down.
Like one alternate reality over, that is actually true. There is a 2050 exactly as I described.
Because like if Nvidia came out and they're like, oh yes, we're going to release a 3050 minus Ti, like probably.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're on the 510 drivers, you get more than just new cards. You get the Nvidia Power D stuff that previously plagued Pedro's debussy issues. But it only works on Ampere GPUs, and if you have Intel Comet Lake or better, so no love on the Ryzen stuff. Supposedly, this will do some stuff to shift load between CPU and GPU to better optimize power performance, which, on laptops is a thing that you need. Yeah, and as Foxy brought up in Discord, and as I mentioned in the Steam segment, no VKEXT image DRM format modifier, so no game scope. Sad face.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm glad that they finally released the stable version of the 510 because I can go back to the PPA now, so I don't have to worry about it. It's just, PPA, they're done. And I did on Tuesday. Everything seems to be working very, very nice. And to Jordan's point earlier, it's like updated NVIDIA bug report.sh to search the systemd journal for NVIDIA Power D logs. October. The first report on your forums for that bug was in October. You fixed it now.
Yes. What?
No.
Come on. Quit being so harsh on the leather jacket, man.
I was being harsh because I saw my dbus message daemon taking up 2 gigs of RAM.
Close your eyes.
Because of that stupid bug.
Don't look. Easy fix.
But that's the thing. It usually uses like 10 megs. And it goes from 10 megs to 2 gigs.
Hey, man, you got the RAM. Might as well use it. It's a feature.
Well, so either way, I can report they definitely do install. They run on Fedora 35. No problem, no issue so far. I know Ven has some problems with DaVinci Resolve.
As I said in the pre-super shows, and I was testing out the betas of these. Is like DaVinci Resolve was having none of that nonsense. So I'm like, you know what? We're just holding pattern.
So you may want to hang out. Yeah, you may want to hang back if you have anything super production critical. But good news, folks.
Speaking of holding
Stadia.
patterns. Oh, man.
It's the future of gaming. Or so. You gonna say something?
No, I'm still imagining the groundhog with the kilt, man. Sorry.
Fucking speaking of the future of gaming.
Okay, check this out. Google Stadia is still around, to the shock and awe of everyone involved, myself included. They haven't pulled the plug on this yet. Ours has got another story, a little bit of an update as to something we were talking about quite a while back. I think back in October, because turns out AT&T had kind of co-opted Stadia as a white box service to make a goddamn Batman game available through AT&T. It's a thing that you can do apparently. And this is just more of that, more confirmation. And they're a couple of different studios they're trying to push this on. Like, who wants some of this white labeled cloud
Peloton?
Ooh.
See, this was interesting, right? Like, so I had lunch with a Stadia engineer, and he was very determined that it was the future of gaming. And like, man, I really hope they give you a solid thumbs up on your resume when you go look for new work. The Destiny 2 that launched on Stadia, but yeah, confidence was never really there in the product from a market standpoint, and it was really useless if you lived outside of a city. But here's the thing though, going to white label, I think there's actually potential for Stadia to like exist as something useful, right? Peloton is doing that as part of their exercise program. So there's a couple of like these smart mirror technologies that like will put in resistance pulleys and whatnot, so you can use them as like an interactive exercise platform. And I think for like distance learning and all sorts of remote access stuff, there's definitely like some play for Stadia outside of the gaming space. Because I think gaming was a little too much of an ask, at least at this point, with the network infrastructure we have.
Well, that's what I gotta ask, man. Like, what do they do? Because I don't think like remote learning and exercise equipment is enough to justify the expense and cost of keeping the global footprint of all of the.
Which is why they're moving it to white label. And the article says they completely nixed they're deprioritizing the direct consumer section of the Stadia organization.
Well, I mean, the first clue, the first little hint of that was when they closed the Stadia gaming studio. Then they, shortly after that, the dude in charge of Stadia, who was, had a history of just messing up projects, is like, I'm out. And I'm like, that guy's leaving? Ooh.
Yeah. But like I said, I think there's still like a place for the technology to exist and be useful. But right now, gaming is not that place.
I just don't see. I think I can't be alone when I say I'm surprised that Google still mentions that it's a thing or has any plans for it whatsoever, because the Google graveyard. I just see them going up next.
Who knows? Maybe
They're already
maybe
changing
it'll
the
get to a
name, so
point.
you might as well add Stadia there now.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like they have a bunch of the technology now, so at the very least they can patent troll people to not make their own Stadias.
Well, I was reading around it. Some people seem to have some hope for it in as the future of being able to play games on their Switch that Nintendo is never going to update.
If Nintendo
Yeah, no,
gives you a
you're
browser
gonna
that
get an
lets you
OLED
access Stadia
screen.
stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
Right. 5 years from now, we're like, yeah, we've upgraded. We put an OLED screen on. Yeah.
It's slightly larger battery, you guys.
Listen, the only reason I take issue with that is because I watched that Bayonetta 3 trailer and I'm like, man, that looks like Bayonetta on 5-year-old mobile phone hardware. Nice. Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe it's written using Glide.
No, impossible.
It could be, but hey, maybe you'll be able to play it very, very soon natively on Linux. Well, there's already been a couple of
I was
projects.
doing the back in the 90s. What's your problem?
Yeah, there's been a couple of projects to try and bring Glide to
Whoops,
current
wrong
day
button.
Mesa.
There we
Oh,
go.
hello.
Right button.
And yeah, this is the latest one. It's Grover, and well, right now it technically only works with Pandemonium, that platformer that I actually very much enjoyed back in the day, and there's a lot of people in the comments saying, yeah, there's some other projects that have already started trying to do this, so you can get like native Glide on modern day cards with modern day Mesa.
It's like real life.
Yeah, work with those people to try and get something that works with more than one game. And the thing that kind of got me was that I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a 3DFX card if anyone's got one to donate. Saying,
Do you think he wants my 5500?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, is the GPU market that bad that we need to start resurrecting?
I don't know. I mean, I keep it around for a prop. The last time I broke it out, I had somebody help me for like a couple of weeks. Like, let me buy that from you.
Yeah.
No.
This boy's only going to be gallium only, though, so you got to be on Radeon or have an Iris GPU if you want to dick around with that. At least this is what he's tested it on.
Nuvo.
Yeah. I mean, okay, if you are running Nuvo, stop. Just don't do it. If you are a Nuvo dev, please continue, for the love of God. Get that money. But if you're anyone else, stop it.
Hey,
don't
man,
do it.
We're going to run
Stop it.
Nuvo. Thanks for tuning in for our wacky tech tips. More Nuvo.
Yeah.
No.
Cracky tech tips, man. Two canes.
3DFX, that's a blast from the past. Having that compatibility layer there is just like an extra bonus Sodas, and I reward the like unhinged insanity. I'm like, you know what? Let's be
You know
neat.
what? Why not?
Right.
It's
And
game
it's
preservation, right?
2022, so it's built in Rust.
And back in the day, man, I mean, when I was seeing this and we were talking about like the original Unreal, I remember bringing people over to watch that camera fly around that damn castle, man. And like, futures are.
All right, Pedro, I got a bone to pick with you. Yes, it's written in Rust. Do you want these people writing this shit in C? Do you actually?
To be fair,
Do you
developer
actually?
does say it's like it exposes all of the APIs exposed in a C compliant way. So good job. Very good job.
Listen, people don't know how to low level program good these days. If you got to write your low level shit in a memory safe language, I'm all for that.
Oh man, I'm waiting for it. Rust blocks. Maybe that's something you can play around with. It's your new position at
Rustcraft.
Codeweavers as a quality assurance analyst. Codeweavers, small company, but I heard of them, you know. They're from St. Paul, Minnesota, and that's where your happy ass is going to be moving up to Canada's neighbor, practically Canada, man. They are looking...
Winnipeg Light.
Yeah, Winnipeg Light. That's a good way of looking at it. What do you need? What are you going to do? Test Windows games on software? All right, that's cool. Build test versions. That's easy enough to do. Provide support and testing capacity. Okay, evaluate software. Can do that. Work with customers. Reproduce problems. Easy enough. Tackle your own projects while simultaneously assisting other team members with theirs. Easy enough. Easy enough. Requirements. What do we need? Previous software testing experience. Yeah, man, I uninstalled Windows once. Highly motivated to learn new skills. That's everyone here. Assertive personality, willingness to ask questions? Nah, sometimes.
What?
Who are you? Pretend he
I'm
didn't say
okay
that.
with whatever.
Flexible and able to quickly pivot and respond to changing priorities. Yeah, I know how to run from a crime. Comfortable communicating with team members to coordinate on projects and convey availability as workload flex. Yeah, I can offload task. Bonus skills.
You, what's your name? Right,
Yeah,
do this.
your job. You're the new VP in charge of this. Can you use Get desktop gaming background? All right, I think a lot of people watching the show would have pretty much everything. Benefits, though. This is what I'm talking about. IRA matching, health insurance, health reimbursement account, short-term disability. Now, I got all the way down to the shower. Okay, hear me out. This is the benefit. Code Vivos just raises the question, what are you wacky cats up to?
I think Code Weavers may have some ventilation issues or some BO issues that necessitate having a shower there. But yeah, like the local
just see
candidates
the meeting.
only.
They're like, okay, Doug, after last night, we got to get a shower installed now.
Yeah, no, there's one too many late night coding sessions. I don't want to actually look at the inside of that shower though. Maybe you need to sanitize that with some bleach. Yeah, the local candidates only though that's the big sticky wicket. Apparently they're having some trouble finding some people in Minnesota.
Yeah, and the thing that jumped out at me was the bonus. Small company, no strict policies or forms to fill out. You will get to know all of your coworkers. I don't think that last one's as big a bonus as you make it out to be. At least not for me, no.
Pedro, not everyone is like on a perfect angular. It's like, I want to be perfectly alone, not communicate.
Yeah.
So Pedro, if
a very small amount of people.
Pedro on his wall, you
I'm
can't
living
see
with
it.
one of
He's got a
them.
fucking picture. You know, the motivational thing is fucking Quasimodo up in the fucking bell tower. It's like one day.
I think Pedro's perfect employment situation would be a lightless, featureless black box that he just sits in for hours at a time.
I wouldn't mind that, actually.
Yeah.
Then you get to go to the punishment box, Pedro. Come on down. Let's talk
okay,
about.
hang on. I can probably Code Weavers. Okay, what are your thoughts on turning it into a sensory deprivation shower? We might be able to get Pedro.
A sensory deprivation attack shower.
It's like you're sensory deprived.
It's like one of those Japanese game shows where you just get launched out into the Minnesota snow.
Let me talk to Satan in accounting, and we'll see if we can work something out.
Right.
Yeah. LGC.
All right, Pedro, tell me about Not Diablo.
Yes, it is very much not Diablo. It's Flare. It is a game engine. That's what it started out as, like very Diablo inspired for your point and click hack and slashies. But they also made an actual RPG game, just as kind of a proof of concept, and it's actually not a terrible game. Very short, but it's not a terrible game. And version 1.13 is out now, and the big one is better gamepad behavior, SDL to proper SDL game controller support. So if you have, I don't know, some generic Chinese controller that identifies as a Switch Pro controller, it's probably going to work.
I fucking love this. They've visualized, prepare yourselves, kids, the fog of war.
Yes.
Right. It actually updates the minimap accordingly.
It's a thing that Diablo had that Flare didn't, and now they do. But yeah,
that's why they got the shower, fog of war. Maybe they got some fog of war for Code Weavers. You ever get some fog of war on you, man? Ew.
Fog of something, man.
Yeah.
But one thing they're doing is they're ditching toward GZs. They're just shipping an app image now, and that seems acceptable. I had an initial gut reaction of like, really? But like, it's a fucking app image. It bundles all the dependencies with it. I think that's a reasonable way to distribute your software in 2022. And like Pedro mentioned, switching over to the SDL2 Pad API rather than handling their own input with SDL joystick really means that will work with your Steam Deck, which is, maybe you want to make sure that people can play your game on this hot new handheld.
Dude, and it's font month, so they've updated the fonts. If you squint, not really. It does look better. They have some before and after pictures. Go check on our show notes. There'll be a link to everything. But this is not the only game breaking out some hot font action this week.
No.
Pixel wheels.
The
Grand Theft
fun
Auto?
on that page, though.
What?
Christ.
What? What's wrong
They
with
went
you?
with the pixel font for the whole page.
What's wrong?
No.
Come on, Pixel's all the thing, man. It's neat. They got a new version out, a bunch of new languages in this. They fixed the logjam because apparently that was a problem. And fonts. Pixely fonts. Pedro's favorite. France, Polish. What else do I have? Spanish.
Espanol,
Russian?
Russian.
Russian.
Thai. Chinese.
Yeah. Probably
English.
Chinese.
Yeah. Look at that. We did it good. And
Polish. Yeah.
yeah, I just realized we could have cheated right there, man.
Oh, it's right there.
Ah,
That's
no,
Bengali.
Shut,
right.
shut,
Okay.
shut the fuck up. We didn't cheat. We knew this offhand.
Hang on,
Well,
hang on.
I downloaded.
Acting.
I downloaded the game and I played around and I won the race. And the message at the end is like a little teeny tiny car shows up in the corner of the screen with a text bubble that says, "Congrats for this performance." That's a bit of a backhanded compliment you're giving me there, game.
I take that over at the end of the Ghostbusters NES game where it's like congratulations.
Oh, come on. I got a thing set up on the Trackmania server. Come check that out. Will give you unimpressive jump 1 point.
Excellent.
Oh, that truck game. That when you finish the race, it's like your winner or winner. Your winner.
You know what'd be really awesome?
YORAUWINAR. Winner.
You know, hey, look at it like this. I'm always fascinated by typography and stuff like that because I can't see it. It just doesn't register in my brain. Like if I squint, I'm like, yeah, that kind of looks different. But hey, they're taking the time to go through it, and that is to be rewarded.
That's very important
Yeah,
for
get-
Polish
getting localization.
and Russian.
Put
Very,
some
very
video
important. The
on your
composite characters.
page. It makes it really hard to sell
Need-
this game. I mean, it's free.
needs
But
more-
come on,
Needs more inter-Slavic support. We need Klingon in our pixel wheels.
calling on. Nay.
Kapla.
You're
All right. See,
All right,
see what you did? See what you did?
before Pedro, you shut up. Coming up next, we're gonna blow some bubbles.
Yourself.
Blow some bubbles.
And see.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh, it's called it. You know what? It has an
Oh, and Foxy, thank you very much for Risk of Rain 2. That game has become a bit of an obsession for me now. But it's a very good obsession because after like 30 or 40 minutes, I die. And it's like, damn it, I was doing so well. So I walk away from it. So it's fairly healthy. Thank you.
So we got a couple things. Not much tonight. Everybody's eating. Vote.linuxthemecast.com. Super fucks cart. Might be able to work something out with it. All right. Funding these idiots. Yes. System T. Penis with guy here. All things that happened during the show.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say to anyone's benefit.
Yeah, right. Just despite our best efforts, these things happen during the show.
You powered through it, huh? Yeah. Check out the entire Hisense franchise, and they got more of this shit.
All right.
Featured. What is this a game about? Get to the orange door. Oh, it's like a shooter game. Very primitive. Copa Atlas looks well done. Shores Unknown. Yoked. Inspector Waffles. Huh. All right.
Oh yeah, Shores Unknown. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for this one. That might.
I don't know. Like
When it's out of early access.
what is it like these days when you show like you show the babies how the OG GTA looked with that top-down pixely? Like, what is this, a game for children? Does it have achievements?
There was a sort of an achievement in the original GTA.
Yeah, it was called the tank,
if you
Pedro.
did-
That was the achievement.
No, that was a cheat. When you ran over like those dudes that went around like, it was like, it was gangbang or gangbangaram or whatever thing showed up on screen.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember the Hare Krishnas in GTA 2. Past tense. Splat.
I had a roommate, Yuri, that played it, so I've seen it in peripheral, and my other experience with the GTA outside of somebody I dated a long time ago played the GTA Vice City, because it ran under wine for some reason. And you're like, that was neat. Was when they made GTA free, the original one. I downloaded it and launched it in wine. I'm like, aha, okay, we're done with that. Nothing against the series.
1, 2, and London, I think they made it free.
London was just GTA with a slightly different skin.
Yeah.
And I think GTA 2 supported 3D effects. I'm not 100% on that. I think it had some type of hardware acceleration. This could be fanfic, which according to Pedro is factual history.
I'm just saying, sometimes fanfic is based loosely, but still based on reality. Vens is the complete opposite.
I swapped two things. Pedro's like, impossible. No, like it's like an alternate. I bet you did not like Fringe, did you? Not even a little.
The Man in the High Castle.
I could just imagine, like, every time they bounce over to the Bolterverse, you just hear constant, like, bullshit, this is wrong, this is horrible. Statue of Liberty's copper, why is it gold? Ah.
I wasn't, I genuinely don't know how my brain would handle, like, parallel reality that is close enough, but just a few things are different.
Green lights
don't
at
know.
the top.
Ooh. Oh,
A lot of countries that have that.
little subtle change that, yeah, you're not looking in the right place. Yeah.
That was smart writing in the show back in the day. Was one of the, like, the thing in that Sliders episode.
That was the whole Golden Gate
Man.
Bridge being blue one.
Jack, why don't you go like, yo, Code Weavers? Give me,
Yeah, go-
I want to take a
go.
shower. Dude, show up, knock on the door with some shampoo and a towel.
Yeah,
That will
yeah,
get you an
like,
interview.
I
That will-
heard you have a shower.
Right.
With like
Melanin
with like
shit.
some Crocs, like a little shower cap and a little,
Right.
one of those baskets with like your shampoo and your shit. Yeah.
Heard you guys have a shower. Also,
I need to
you might
pee.
be
I'll be
looking for a
right
QA. Oh, that I'm letting you in, man. Just out of like, all right,
Yeah.
we're
Well,
gonna at least
it's
sit
like-
down and talk, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's fucking freezing out here, so let's defrost a little bit, then
Right.
we'll determine whether I kick you out or not. Is Sliders worth it to go back and rewatch? I don't know.
Man, that was rough looking. I remember watching that when it was originally. The thing that sticks out was how bad the CGI dinosaur was.
I remember that episode, yeah.
Because, you know, this was after Jurassic Park, but like even for I remember like having that debate. Teenage me, I'm like, is that passable for television yet? I'm like, no, that still looks rough. That's all right. Yeah, like having to be there in person. You know,
Yeah.
never say never, because like if they pulled up a dump truck full of money, like 2 showers, maybe.
I mean, they're Code Weavers. I don't think they have a dump truck of money.
Right.
I think they have a Toyota Prius with like a trunk full of like money, but it's all $1 bills.
I mean, they were posting on Twitter earlier this afternoon. That position is still being interviewed for. So if that is your jam,
Yeah,
send them a note.
Nemo, go do it.
We're going to send you in there to infiltrate whoever made that ghastly updated website that looks like speaking of the 90s. Have you seen, you remember the Code, go look at the Code Weaver site. If you haven't, do yourself a favor, go check that out.
Oh yeah, it's 90s-tastic. Yeah. That's some GeoCities core right there.
You expect Tony Hawk Pro Skater or like
some under construction banners, some marquee tags. Yeah, like
it's very edgy. You cut yourself. Hey man, they got the shower covered. I was thinking about that. Like that should be your passport and visa. Like if you can line up a job in another country, that should be the beginning and end of the discussion right there. Like, yo, having to go through all the nonsense.
Yeah.
Because like even you working in the States is going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of these companies just have a Canadian branch. It's just like financially easier to say like, no, you're paying this country's taxes and then segment it all that way.
I filled out my Canadian tax form.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What are you paying Canada tax for?
Amazon. It's like
for the affiliate link, right?
26% effective rate or some shit like that. It's pretty stout, but I don't think I've never gotten anything from Amazon Canada, so whatever. Yeah.
Cult.
Right?
Cult.
If anybody shows up during the Jerquisition, that's all I want to see. I just want to see cult in all caps, just rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Things are loaded. Good to know.
Are we just going to go down the line since we all...
Yeah, we'll go down the line in order this week. Might as well, since we did reverse Chairboy last week.
Yeah.
Let me get a refill, and we'll jump into it.
All right. And yeah, no, all this playing around with the triple E PCs on modern day Debian. There's a lot of stuff that was just default back in the day that nowadays is considered legacy, including the ACPI kernel module that particular processor makes use of to actually report what the power interface is telling it. It uses the Pentium 4 ACPI module, which is not loaded by default anymore. I wonder why. But hey, now I can actually do some proper power saves, and because that was the big selling point for those things. It's it's very low power, but the battery goes on for a long time. Not if the processor is always at 900 megahertz. Yes, that is the speed. Ooh, relocation costs all the way from Australia to Minnesota. That'd be... I mean, kudos to them if they would, but...
I mean, it's probably cheaper to hire you than buy a copy of Photoshop, so... I mean,
depends on how long you need that copy of Photoshop.
I mean, you may need to play a little spoon with Nemo, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, don't keep the power supply connected. They just keep pulling power even if they're not in use. Just no.
What are we talking about? Showers? All right. That is lined up. Let's do that. Let's reset the ticks and the ducks. That clock's gonna be hard to see this week.
Don't fucking bring that shit up, atomic ass.
All right.
Nazis in my city? It's more likely than you think. Ugh.
Good and good. Chairquisition in. That's good, right? You doing your thing? Good. 3, 2.
Welcome back to the Chair Position. I don't have my fucking hood on. Whoops. This week we're taking it's the part of the show where we take a look at a game. We run it on several Linux distributions, and we give you a super scientific, ultra mega score of 1 to 4 lawn chairs based on, our wins.
It's like a Megazord without Bryan Cranston.
I used to write for a magazine called Megascore, but go on.
Is it even a Megazord if it doesn't have Bryan Cranston? I don't believe so. This week we're taking a look at Aquamarine, done by Meeble Studios on the Unity engine. You can pick it up for about $15. What is it? A quiet survival adventure about perception and journey in an alien ocean. Explore a planet reclaimed by nature. Cultivate new life to survive. Journey into unknown depths. Find your way home. And we got to thank Meeble Studios, for sending us some keys over Curator.
Mobile?
Mobile?
Sure.
Mobile? Meeble?
Yeah.
Mobile. Anyways, let's get into it. How's this shit running in Debian?
Hang on. Let me get my Doom clock up. Boom. Got 3 minutes to do this. Debian 11. It's running like a champ, like you would expect. What do I got? 1920X Threadripper, a 2060, 32 gigs of RAM, SSDs, NVMe's, and all the fun stuff. Powered by electricity. Strange stuff. Now, the resolution options in this, it's a wee strange. High is full screen at 2160p, which is the resolution of this monitor. Medium is 1440 windowed, and low is 1080p windowed. Shrug emoji on that. That's just what it is. You do get some volume sliders for your sound and a few other bits. Everything worked the best I could tell. I hammered on it a little bit. Didn't have any problems. Technical aspect, the art style, kind of digging that. It's got that hybrid, the 17th century Japanese kind of look with like some of the clouds and stuff like that. / pulp comic vibe going on. I can absolutely dig it. And the soundtrack. Soundtrack is on a mission to put a motherfucker to sleep. But let's talk about the fun. I want you to think about this. I want you to sit back and just imagine being on a planet, chilling out. You are the planet, I should say. Being a planet. Chilling out, doing planet things, and some rando crashes into your ass and names your planet as Aquamarine. Because, yep, planet's trying to kill you. AKA, this is a survival game. Doesn't look like it, but it is, man. This is, should I say that? It's more of like a hidden object game with an isometric grid-based movement twist at the end. You get the nanny bars, you got farming, grid-based movement. What's not to love? Well, for one thing, the permadeath. Didn't like that. My ship ran out of moonbeam healing crystals, and my shit got reset. That was 30 minutes into me clicking around the seafloor, looking for a damn plant. True story. And you know what? Fuck that plant. Fuck the garden for the plant. Fuck whoever thought up that pretentious save system. It tells you right up front, don't do anything while playing this game. I need your undivided attention or I'll explode. It will explode on you. Also, label the flying spaghetti monster damn buttons on that interface. That moonglyph nonsense is straight up hostile to players. It just is. Trying to figure that out. You can power your way through it. I guess I'll say this. You know what? Somebody's trying to convey a game here, and like an attempt was made. The art's really good. We were talking earlier in the pre super shows, and I would gladly give $14.99 for an art table book of this game. But playing it, a little rough around the edges, a little too laid back, a little too zen for me. But if you're a fan of the ever-elusive hidden object isometric grid-based permadeath survival genre, maybe give it a look. But nah, this is not my jam, man. Not my jam.
Yeah, on Fedora 35, 64-bit with the R9 3900X and GTX 1080 Ti. Steam Beta made the game fuck up because input was no worky. Yeah, that's not really the game's fault. I swapped back to the beta or the stable client on Steam. Steam input was working fine. All good. Not the game's fault. Just a note. Be aware of it. Also, clear labels. Your UI is in desperate need of those. I'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, just don't make me click on text boxes to move to the next bit of dialogue. Just let me mash space or control or something. Like the controls are all over the place here. And as Ben said, the art style is gorgeous. Like the drawings are really cool. The environments are very well done. I just wish I could explore them because fun wise, this game is so slow, and I have never ever played an exploration game that is so determined to stop you from going anywhere. Navigating around the ocean floor is so cumbersome and slow. You got these big, impressive hand-drawn maps with all this detail that you think are full of stuff to explore, but no, they're little rhomboids, a little of like a 5x5 isometric grid that you can explore sometimes. And man, that isometric grid, especially when you have to like negotiate between like going up on the surface and going below the water, it's not good. You need some better indication as to like what is actually beneath you. The fast travel system is like not the same as in the tutorial, except sometimes it is if you hit the right thing. Otherwise, you gotta mash buttons on the keyboard until you bring up the mini map. I don't know. And like there are a lot of game systems that this game wants you to use, and I don't need to decrypt Stargate symbols to fucking look at a mini map, right? Like the tutorial explains to you how the game works exactly one time, and you better fucking remember, motherfucker. I really wanted to like this game. The vibe was really neat. The art is super pretty. I like exploration stuff. But yeah, failed to grab me in the first half hour of gameplay, and that's like the critical moment. You gotta at least tickle my taint with something, and you didn't provide me with much beyond some pretty art. So I'm gonna give it 1 share. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be one of them. Over here on the Ryzen 7 3700X with the GTX 1080, it launches out of the box. It holds 144 at 2560 by 1440. It has a very relaxed soundtrack. It's a very mellow art style in general, which contrasts rather sharply with the stressful situation that your character person finds herself in, which I suppose leads us into the fun. And is it fun? No, it is not. I don't want to rehash the whole show versus tell argument all that often, but I kind of have to with this one, because clearly the art style here was the focus. I mean, look at it. Looks very good. And then what did they do? Oh yeah, something's happening. Let's cover up the art style and put a text box on screen. You're a video game. You have a visual element. Show me. You can do that. You can show me what's happened. You can show me what just happened, what is happening. You can do all of that. And you're not. You're telling me that something happened. Stop doing that. But yeah, no, this is one of those games that I found myself having a better time because I was confused. At one point, I was genuinely confused, and I went to YouTube, and I saw someone else play it. It's like, oh, okay. And I found myself enjoying watching someone else play it a lot more than I enjoyed playing it myself. So, yeah. It's a game that, despite its very strong visual aspect, it doesn't actually show you much, just text boxes. It's a game that has very relaxed music, which constantly makes you stress about the energy levels for your little pod thingy.
So many
it's a game.
bars.
Yes. It's a game with a story about a desperate struggle for survival in an alien planet, where every action is long-winded and each quote-unquote animation and fade in, fade out between screens is overlong and completely unnecessary. Aquamarine reminded me of a very bad puzzle game we threw chairs a long time ago called Pavilion. And that's not a good thing. That's why you get 1 chair.
Yeah,
it was not good.
So yeah, I think the general verdict here, very, very pretty looking game, but the gameplay is like just not there.
At the end of the day, I mean, It is it's a visual treat, but goddamn, you're getting some Artifacts Monday flashbacks at some points, and the movement system grid-based, and yeah.
Artifacts Monday has a clear UI because they only ask you just click on shit, right? Like this, there are mystery labeled switches that I don't fucking know what they do, and you can only click on them some of the time. When is that? I don't fucking know. Ugh. Yeah, it's a whole deal. Coming up next, we're gonna we got to tell you about Space 1999 and why it is the best sci-fi of 1999, even though it came out in the 80s, I think.
70s, I think.
79-ish?
I don't know if I'd put money on that. I don't know.
I want to say 80s. 77, 75 to 77. Okay.
What?
No, I was just reading the 3 comments we got from Zion Command there. Can you send me the link for the cult? Lol. Oh my god, be right back, geeks.
Listen, man.
Cult.
It's not a cult. We've been over this.
Cult 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need.
All right, we got that out of the way. So we got hate mail,
Hotmail.
No.
Hotmail.com. I did say clut. Clut.
Near PPC resub with 20x28. Your sub so many times.
What happened to Salty? Did he disappear? Did he die? Is he?
No, man. Salty
28 months, Mir. 28 months.
Salty made his play after doing all these things. So I can be a mod now, right? I'm like, nope.
Okay. Oh, was that the end game there? Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's always going to be an ask when somebody's dropping that.
Yeah. He seems very enthusiastic.
Very enthusiastic and only showing up to drop subs and piecing out after them. Like, when's this other shoe going to? There it is. Here it comes. All right.
Wasn't he also the one that got us like the 13,000 followers?
Probably, yeah.
I appreciate it, but yeah, no, Twitch put the kibosh on that pretty quick.
9 months later.
You know, considering it's Twitch, yeah, that was pretty quick.
After they made their money, and just before public opinion got a little too spicy for them.
Yeah, they kind of got I just realized the Digigram logo is Debian logo.
Debigram?
Oh yeah, upside down. Yeah, it's the Fibonacci spiral. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Backwards Disney. Yeah.
That was a place produced in a place in France that Strader had to look. I was like, oh yes. I didn't know they made cards there. He went there for a summer thing, whatever French people do in the summer. It's really
wine and go to the beach.
Pretty much just a mystery to the outside world. France, the Hermit Kingdom, during the summer. Nigh impenetrable. Did you read about the hacker that got hacked by Best Korea? He was like, yeah, I shut down all their public-facing internet.
Well, I mean, it's not, let's be real. They're not North Korean hackers. They are mercenary hackers they purchased from China.
I don't know. So what do you want to do in the after show? You want to
there's
watch
no
this
good way to like do. Yeah, sure. I'll watch you guys play Trackmania.
All right.
Just talk shit. Triple Trackmania week.
We can do it. I just know a bunch of people will jump in
Yeah, that's true.
and spank Pedro. Put him to shame.
That's fine. Yeah, I haven't been playing at all.
So if we had to take a guess, do you think 2 years from now, you'll be able to buy a 30 series card at MSRP, at today's MSRP?
Are we
Secondhand,
counting
maybe.
at or under? Like if like
At. I'm saying
okay.
best case scenario, 2 years from now, let's say you can get a 3070 for $500.
Secondhand, yes.
See, I would say yes until another boat gets stuck in the Suez. Right, like there's a lot of ifs for that, right?
Oh, the bot needs to be updated. Ven's no longer on Debian 10.
I got a Debian $10. One of these boxes, I mean, it's in
there are two I guess TurboBot and Re6. The dwarf.
I don't think MSRP is the thing
guess-
again, because NVIDIA, we were talking about that earlier. NVIDIA, I believe it was NVIDIA. It might have been AMD, but or it might have been an AIB partner. You're like, you know what?
Right.
We're just not going to do MSRPs anymore because it's this imaginary number and it just makes people angry when we, tack on 200%.
Yeah.
Because
And, like,
sweet
I have-
profits, baby.
And I 100% agree. It's like false hope. Like, yeah, you couldn't purchase this for $324.99. Yeah, I can make up numbers. Yeah, you can pick it up for about 4,700 schmeckles, right? Like,
You
that's
can't-
not what you're actually going to pay for
Right,
it. But
that's what I'm saying. You can't complain about the markup if you don't know what it is.
yeah,
It's
I'm-
just,
and-
the
and-
price is $500 for a 50 series card. Why? Because fuck you. That's why.
No, it's because you're going to pay it. That's why.
That's what they're banking on. Yeah. Which is
Well,
why
no,
the Steam Deck needs to come out.
they're
It's
not
like a
banking on
gaming
us
thing.
to buy anything, though. We aren't the customers.
Yeah. Game Gear. It's a gaming thing in a market where people can't buy gaming GPUs.
So you're saying if I can get a Game Gear, I can trade it for an Nvidia 3050?
Probably. You got a Game Gear, you replace the eMMC module with a 256 gig actual SSD, and you sell it at a markup.
Ah, motherfucker. Well, that fucked up my dock.
What happened?
Kicked out cable from my work laptop. Because Type-C.
Well, at least it's easy enough to plug back in.
Yes.
Does it work?
Actually, shit. I gotta run this going down. Excuse me.
I got my USB-C cable right here. I use this to install Magisk on one of my tablets because it doesn't. You got to do it manually every time you update Lineage.
Uh-oh. That's not.
Oh,
I heard I was like, what?
that's the last.
Yeah,
thing you
having
wanna
to manually update Lineage? That sucks.
do. Oh no. I automatically update Lineage, but I have to reinstall Magisk to reobtain root every time. Yeah.
That's
I mean, we're talking 8 seconds of inconvenience, but still.
that's 8 seconds of my
ADB
life that I want
sideload.
back.
They're done.
Side load, baby.
What's a Calyx OS?
Oh no.
Calyxos is an operating system for smartphones based on Android. Oh, it's one of them.
One of them. What's one of them?
It's an Android-based smartphone OS.
It's like
Another
Android.
Looking,
It's Android
Yeah,
with less security patches.
probably.
Yeah.
what you think your average given Android device is like fully patched? Fuck
I'm
no.
just saying, man. It's like, yo, you mean with like out of tree shit? You're like, oh, lovely.
I was happy that Nokia 7.2 got Android 11 2 days ago.
Ah.
right? Like
Android 12's out.
Like, and anyone who's talking anything about security and they're like, oh yeah, that's why I use Android. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. Let's go check settings, updates. Have you installed the latest one? No, you haven't.
Talk security, motherfucker pulls out like Sailfish. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, fair.
Pulls out a Pine Phone or a Pine Phone Pro. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's
No, he pulls out one of those fucking Nokia bricks. Then yeah, that guy's legit.
I don't know. The command line is a lovely thing to have on mobile until you have to use it.
Yeah, I think the big problem is just the text size, right? You're gonna be like,
Even on a tablet, man, you know, when you like really, really properly cock something up and you're like, oh no, I can't, I got something on this box I need to salvage before I power cycle it. All right, where's the tablet? All right, can I get into SSH? That's still a pain in the ass.
that's why I want that GPD thing, man. Like you,
Right?
right? Like a fucking straight up digital Swiss Army knife. Like fucking give me that shit. Oh.
Well, we talked about a thing on Wednesday. Did you see that?
The $5 one?
The $15 one.
Oh, $15 one, yes.
Yeah, that
plays
one.
Doom.
Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah. The minimum viable computer.
Yeah, you give me that with a ether noodle hole on the back, then I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
That's like, yeah, the bit where it's like, yeah, making one of these costs $5,000. Making 1,000 of them costs like $15 each. So now I'm selling them.
I know that for a curiosity thing, and for that price, yeah. And £5 netbook right here.
All right, everyone, let's put
Just because
a bow on it.
untested. Let's see if it works.
I don't mess around. The only thing untested I want right now is in Illinois, of all places, at a music go-round, there's 2 Apogee ensembles. Both are untested, and they're like $99, but there's no shipping. In-store pickup only. And I've already emailed the manager. I'm like, yo, like, are we talking untested? Like, we're getting rid of these for $99? It's like, I plugged them in, and they lit up. Like, I'm trying to negotiate with this guy. Can you just send me one? That's one of my unicorn interfaces.
Like, I don't even want to keep it. I just want to see if it fucking works.
Right.
You can use that as a selling point for the next Linux audio hardware enthusiast who comes asking for it, right?
Well, the problem is like those things cost so much back in the day. People will, they have them like they genuinely will have a FireWire to USB 2, FireWire to Thunderbolt 2 to Thunderbolt 3 to USB-C. It works, trust me.
Yeah.
I assume there's some sort of active adapter in the place.
Oh yes,
In the chain,
I'm sure that's like $300 worth of connectors from Apple, but yes.
Yeah. There's gonna be some signal degradation. You need an amplifier in there just to like, get back up there.
Right.
Too many handoffs.
Yeah, Apogee makes pretty interesting stuff. I mean, Pedro's got Apogee stuff. I got 2 Apogee interfaces somewhere.
Yeah, I have 2 as well.
I don't know. Fine, I'll get
One
another
that picks up a lot of radiation and interference, so it has. I need to find like Tupperware that's just the right size, and then Faraday cage the inside of it and put it in.
Wrap it in a kilt.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Let's do the hate mail.
Yes.
Might as well.
Might as well.
No, we're gonna start an entirely new podcast and not even finish this one.
No,
We're- we're-
I want to make a hard left turn in the middle of the episode next week. Just like go geography or something.
yeah. No. Now it's just like kitchen supply review.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh.
It's like I got this brand new cast iron from fucking. Yeah.
Oh man, kick on the overhead cam, do top down.
I have a granite pot. That's like my thing. I have a granite pot
can
to
make it a
cook
thing.
Uh,
with. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's like no. We're gonna have a new chairquisition, but we're gonna like try and make chili and like whatever it is that week. But like, and you'll be like, but it's like a soda stream. How do you make chili with it?
Stay tuned.
Yeah, find out.
Welcome to fuck around and find out.
Fizzy chili.
Ladies and gentlemen, last segment of the show, Hate Mail, coming to you live in 3, 2.
Nope, that's it. No more show for you. You clearly you cannot be trusted, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm on about. But hey,
You need
it's
to go
the
to your
hate
room,
mail.
Pedro.
He's in his
I
room.
will be in a few hours. when we're done with this, I will go to my room if Dory doesn't immediately kick me back out because I woke her up.
Ouch.
Yes, this is.
Ouch. Sounds like you need to send a hate mail to the relationship advice channel.
Sounds like they need a shower.
I'm making it sound a lot worse than it is, but yeah. I guess no one likes getting woken up in the middle of the night. But if you like getting woken up in the middle of the night, this is the segment where you can tell us all about it. Just go to linuxgamecast.com, hit the contact button, fill out the form. It's LGC Weekly, the show that you want to send your hate mail to. And a bandana phone, okay, right?
Banana.
There's some caveats at the top. If you're thinking of sending us, URLs, keys for a game, yeah, read those. Those are important.
Hey, do what the developers of what was the game we got 3 keys for this week? The space game was just released on Linux.
Oh, Beyond Mankind.
Beyond Mankind. Not only did they send 3 keys to Pedro, they sent 3 keys to the show email address, which I had to cross-reference because sometimes we get like Bukaki keys.
We get duplicates, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, good job, lads. Good job. So last week, speaking of game developers, we mentioned, anyone remember the name of it?
Space 19 or it was Space Quest 1999.
2099.
2099. Right.
2099. And I believe it was Jordan who did the faux pas. It's like, oh, this is the Quake 3 engine because it went boop.
No.
I mentioned the hit markers. It's like, that seems a bit revealing.
It clearly said in the thing it was inspired by Quake 3. I may have misspoke or misrepresented it. It's Quake 3-esque.
Wow.
But cynical Cheddar writes in and they says,
Wow.
yo, space... Yeah. Yo, Space...
There we go.
Yeah, all right. Yo, Space Quest dev here. Lol. Thanks for having a look at Space Quest 2099. Just a couple things to clarify about the game. The Linux build might work. I haven't been able to extensively test it, ? This project started during high school and then kind of intermittently sat on the shelf for years at a time. It also doesn't run the Quake 3 engine. It runs a bastardized recreation of the Quake 3 movement engine I rebuilt in Unity. Anyways, I wanted to make a game that was a tribute to those 2000 shooters. Thanks and subbed. : smiley face, cynical cheddar. All right, well, there you go. We fucked up. We got called out on it. I still say watch out because Sierra lawyers have that Microsoft money now. So
Captain Dave, Smackdown.
Yeah, Captain Mutton Chops, man.
I mean,
Yeah, no, iSchool project, that very good.
Yep.
I'm still 100% down on this.
It's got that high school energy, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, man. Remember those days? Poor
Yeah.
Scotty. Poor Scotty. And it's completely free to play. Go check it out. I didn't even get a chance to play around with it this week, but we do enjoy it when somebody calls us out on our shit. And that, hey, easy mistake to make. I mean, you took the time to put the poop in, which, for you, that well played. Well played. You fooled us.
Yeah, no, that trailer was also very well done. So kudos.
That reminds me of the shit I did in like film class in high school, where it's like,
Right.
we have a camcorder and Windows Movie Maker. Let's go.
That's what you're doing. You're looking at a bunch of olds going, oh man, I remember being young. But hey.
Yeah, I remember having the energy to do shit. Yeah.
Well, beautiful people, we're going to pull the Nightmare Train back into the station. Thanks for showing up, but I'm afraid we need to cue the music. You can always find us around 8:30 Eastern Standard Moon Time. Head over to twitch.tv/Linux Gamecast. Tap the schedule button, fam. Or if you don't, then just, I don't know, consult the Mothering Ruins or whatever you got to do. If you want to scream at me, I'm on the Twitter. At Vinstone on Twitter. We have a Mastodon instance, mast.linuxgamecast.com. I'm just at Vin there, doing the things.
I am your favorite neglected elderly relative that you should probably go visit, but you're not going to. You can hear me crying for help on twitch.tv/burningfool, or follow me on Twitter at The Burning Fool, where I post very racist things that make you uncomfortable. No, I don't do that.
Shut up, Grandpa. Drinking prune juice. My Twitter is definitely not as eventful as whatever Jordan just described there. But yes, you can follow me there. That's the social media that I look at. So at unaccounted4, FOUR. Yeah, drop me a follow if you share interesting stuff. I will follow you back.
Prune juice is a warrior's drink.
Prune juice is best juice. Credits.
Well, it's that time of the week again where I wait for this credits to load and wait for Jitsi to fuck up. Is it gonna do it? No, we gotta thank our advisors, Omegas, Artherin, our executive producers. That's Aldi, Sparbram, Scott, Michaud, Mr. Foxdog, Mike G, Mike T, Drummer, Kohaku, and Yorj. And our Little Nicky fans, keeping it real with Rodney Dangerfield, Chicago Kicks Ass, Darkwing, and Abstraction.
Sea monsters like Jack B, Rider X Machina, Truggy, Veritududa, Justin, It's So Small, Frostclaw, Strider, Death Notes. Go, Pedro, help me out, man.
Nova, Basil, Chad, Romeo, Renee, Leonardo, DeCresney, Kim, Smashley G, Chris, Stephen Jill, Benjamin, Doom2.1, Stephen B, Dodgers, Xanthros Gaming, Rouge,
Michael,
I can't read.
Ogi-Wan, Felicio, Menno, Maxius, JPX, Axelmo. Look at these fuckers. These fine, upstanding candle.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuckos.
Arthur and Linux, your hardiest Noculus, John Eshop, and of course, the hookiest of hooks, Gamatron.
Yep.
Don't make it beep. Don't make it beep.
No.
They're a real hooker, that one.
Dynafire, beautiful people. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yeah. Take that, hooks.
Take that, books, indeed.
I have a book.
Suck at reading. You got a book?
Mm-hmm. I have one book in this house.
Wow. Shockingly enough, I have 0 books in this room.
We're not counting manuals, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Triple A PC 701.
And my book, you might give me. I will accept wiggle room on because it's a collection of all the classic Friar roast speeches.
Okay.
From like the 30s and 40s and 50s.
Like, yeah, the Friars Club.
Yeah.
Like toasting and whatnot. And,
yeah.
All right. Pedro is going to read now the entirety of the Asus EPC manual here on Books on Tape, Linux Gamecast Edition.
I'm not going to read the entirety of it, but I will.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, motherfucker.
Deleting unnecessary Windows components. Go to Control Panel, Add or Remove Programs, and Add/Remove Windows Components on the left to display the component wizard.
Every time someone says the wizard, I just imagine the one from Aqua Teen with like the foot. Just the one foot and the beard. The wizard.
Alright, that's
www.wiser.
Keyboard usage. Special function keys. The
people still do
defines the colored hotkeys
ASMR
on the
thing.
PC's keyboard.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've gotten like the uncomfortably creepy, like you should lick microphones on YouTube or some shit like that. I'm like,
I think ASMR is kind of like stabilized, right? Once upon a time, there was a big explosion, but
It's got its niche now. And like, we've got the old guard.
Yep. I mean, it happens, right? Like, all the Battle Royale games, all this shit, like, there's an explosion of them. The ones that are, like, decent survive, and, like, communities form around those, and everything else just dies, right?
And
like,
then we all have to sit around and wonder, like, then explain fork knife.
Yeah, like... Listen, if Avengers Endgame is a truie, and people are still playing Fortnite in 2024, I will be impressed.
They probably will be.
And then we get Fat Thor IRL. And yeah. And then the world just becomes the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah. That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, no, it has some lines on this page here so you can write your own stuff there.
Can you do some cocaine off them?
Here you go. Do you remember borrowing, this will date you, borrowing your friend's copy of Myst with the journal?
No.
Yeah, you had the little Relto
Yes.
journal thingy that you used to teleport.
No, this is paper. Notebook that came with it.
In the game, you used it to teleport around.
No, I didn't use the notebook to teleport. I used the mouse to do that.
Yes, in the game, the book teleports you to the other places.
It was kind of interesting.
I played a lot of Myst. A lot of Myst.
So, tonight, it's going to be kind of short and sweet, but we're going to do a couple of Trackmania tracks. Jordan's going to join us. He might even try to drive around a few. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is it just like anything with four wheels you're against? Is it that and golf balls? What do you not like about, like...
What do I don't like about driving games? I find them boring.
But I've watched you play Cybertruck.
Yeah, it's driving and yeah. While I am driving, I'm like, this is the most boring.
The
fucking
driving
shit
is
ever.
not the primary gameplay loop on that, though.
Watching you drive is like probably kept me up more than I want to admit.
Okay.
Watching Jordan drive, does it do for you what it does for everyone else watching you play certain games where they're shouting at the screen?
No, I'm like, oh no, because there are points where Jordan's like, okay, because you're trying at points to like obey traffic laws. Then you're like, fuck this, this is why I get a truck, honk honk.
Well, no, because what happens is if you hit cars, you're gonna like veer into the thing and you're gonna hit a pedestrian, and then all the cops are gonna come after you, and they have more guns than I do. So, so it's really a desire to stop that. Because I've just like playing on my own, I've had a couple missions just go south because like, oh, that was a bystander that got their limbs cut off. Now there's like 900 cops here. Great.
Okay, Steam, this is a really bad time for you to be downloading all of the shader pre-caches.
Come on, man, live a little.
Literally all of them. It's like a gig per game. The fuck?
Maybe there was an update. I don't know. They need to get a little bit better on the shader pre-cache messaging, because you see like 512Ks and all that, and like maybe one of them will have the notification. This was shader pre-caching. And so were the other ones. Let's be honest.
Yes.
I don't think Trackmania got an update.
Like, Trackmania didn't get an update. Dark Souls 2 didn't get an update. Dark Souls 3 didn't get an update. Come on, Fallout 4 sure shit didn't get an update.
We are going to do something we haven't, like we've played around with it once, but we're going to bounce into Trackmania, Foxy, so.
As LGC slowly just transitions to like a pure Trackmania channel.
Pretty much. I mean, it's going to be an interesting tale.
We started off doing this podcast, and then Trackmania got really popular for some reason.
Yeah, the people were just like super fucking into Trackmania.
I'm going to bounce over to the after shows, and so if you want to listen, that's cool. If you want to participate, that's cool too. Now I got to click on the mice type. Click. Do I have a camera?
Galacticus. Ooh. Galacticus is playing Path of Exile on hardcore.
Oh.
Okay. I can't do hardcore mode. Like if I
you don't want to play the roguelike.
Well, no. So like if it is a roguelike, then I'm fine with it. But if it's like you can opt into it, then fuck no. No. That's I don't need that. I don't need the additional stress. If I want to play hardcore mode, I play like actual Dungeons and Dragons. Where I play my characters like they're stolen cars. I drive them like they're stolen cars. They're just
I mean, is there really any other way to drive them?
yeah.
Good point.
Everyone's always so sensitive and careful about their OCs, and I'm like, motherfucker, I can ruin someone's life and it has no real impact. I'm already ruined. I don't want to ruin my own life. I'm just gonna ruin this fake person's life.
Let the DM do it for you.
No. My goal is to beat the DM to get my character killed. Like, you're gonna try and kill me, motherfucker? That's what you think. Maybe this is why I'm stuck being a DM constantly. No.
What was that one game where we were?
Yeah, that one game where you're like, I want to go to a tavern. There's no tavern. It's a mine. I want to go to a store. There's no store. You're trapped on the moon in a moon mine.
And then you had me and Sandy running off.
Yep, and then I think me and someone else went down, but we didn't bring a lamp.
Yep, you and Jill. You're like, well. Well, I hope you learned your lesson.
What lesson?
Yes, always follow the darkness.
No, bring a lamp. I think.
Well, it's a good thing all the
you can see in the dark.
limiting and all that works, or has it? I wonder who I'm talking about.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
You
What are
guys,
you?
What are you talking about?
I don't
Who's
know.
talking about what?
Whose
People
audio
being
would be
loud.
blown out? Who wants the attention?
Please don't be me.
Where'd my camera one go?
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
Foxy's a little blown out.
Yeah, he likes it. It's like, hey guys, how's it
sorry.
going? I'm gonna do this. Like, this has never
Alright,
been an
here we
issue
go. There you
before.
go.
No, it's not
There we
fixed.
go.
No,
No?
you're pipe wire, man. Come on.
Yeah, let's test this on a live show. It's lovely. Thanks.
I was testing it earlier, that's the thing. It was fine. Alright.
You just have a problem where like it doesn't remember your audio settings. You just gotta like preemptively knock it down.
Yeah.
But then
PA's
again,
is
my audio
trying.
settings
I find
right
that
now
helps
are
when
different than
computers are
when I
misbehaving
joined
like
you,
that.
Jordan. So
Patrick's often overmodulated too.
yeah.
Patrick can get his levels reasonably in check. I don't know. I just assume people want to be able to like be legible when they're talking on the stream. If they don't, that's cool too. Like,
I mean, legibility's
yeah,
overrated.
this is the thing. I mean, you're not blowing anybody's ears out. It's just, it's the ALR's kicking in on the limiter. So, well, that was Michael.
Yeah, I know. I realized.
Well, some people like to eat the mic, don't they?
Nom nom.
If you're going to eat the mic, you need to learn how to control your voice.
Yeah, that's something I probably should learn.
Learning how to work a mic is learning how to quiet screaming. Jordan's familiar with this
Scream
concept.
away from the mic.
Right.
Yes.
That's the.
Oh, poor Jill. She's got a headache. I'm sorry.
That's not a polite way to talk about Steve. I'm just going to be the one that says it.
Yeah, I'm sure she could put her unicorn penguin on top of her head.
I think she can put the unicorn penguin on top of Steve's face and hold it down for a bit until he stops struggling.
Giving me a little thing so I can cut the music.
Okay.
Then she'd lose her chauffeur. So.
And away they go.
Let's see. I'm just seeing who I got to beat here. 30-30. I got to beat Pedro.
That first turn is screwing me over. The first actual turn.
It's that easy.
Whatever, I got it. See how I did it? I nailed it.
I have the #2 local record time.
But can you do it while making car noises with your mouth?
Right?
Flip myself over.
You're welcome, viewing audience.
See,
You sound like my ex having period cramps. My God.
I'm just going to have to definitely touch into it. This is why you wake Nori up, Pedro.
Yeah.
That's the thing. While I'm making noise here, it's fine because I'm literally speaking away from the bedroom. It's when I go into the bedroom that I need to, get undressed and put pajamas on. It makes a lot of noise.
Okay, I got a question. Do y'all do you actually do pajamas? I don't.
When it's like minus something outside, yes.
It's minus something outside. I just get another blanket.
Yeah, no, I don't like blankets. I kick the blankets away.
Only two pajamas either. Can I have guests or
That's a boo.
So some of the residents of Scale House have firsthand learned my my aversion to pajamas. I can't tell you exactly who because I don't remember. It was in the middle of the night, but it was someone.
What, are you scared of pajamas?
There's just a big Canadian man with no clothes on.
Yeah,
Wasn't it Sorcerer's
wandering to the bathroom. Yeah. You know how it is. Like, you wake up in the middle of the night. It's like I gotta piss.
No.
Alright.
Not if I'm in somebody else's house. Just
Oh, it's Ogie one. Okay. That's the person to be, right?
what?
Ogie one. That's the number one. There.
This is Trackmania something or other. It's the one. It is the one Trackmania game I own. Hold on. Trackmania 2 Stadium. There you go. Not the Coma 2 Vicious Sisters, which I keep reading as Viscous Sisters.
Oh, wait a minute. This map. Oh, good luck.
This
Good luck.
map has stun points.
I finished this map. I'm just gonna sit. Go ahead, Pedro.
Wee!
I dare you to beat my time. 3 minutes and 56 seconds.
Oh boy.
Where am I going?
Okay.
Look at all those cactuses.
Avoid the
I
center.
see where it is. Okay, right on. Just
Okay.
had to do a little tactical respawn. There we go.
Tactical respawn.
Nailed it.
Okay, and that needs to go in the track. Gotcha.
Wee! Unanimous. Next try, Fox.
There we go.
Okay, jumped over it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can post all the links you want,
Come on,
chat.
come on.
They won't show up though.
Oh man, fucking Tony Hawk, Jesus Christ.
Too far.
All right, Michael.
Yes! Come on! There we go.
Maybe.
Okay, and we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it! He got it! Motherfucker!
All right, you're done with the easy part. Yeah.
Road narrows. Yeah, that's some fucking narrowing, isn't it? Smack.
Freewheeling. Yeah, so okay. I'm upside down.
So, when's the Patreon goal to build like the IRL version of this?
Come on. Yeah, there we go.
Get some beaters and see who can murder themselves first.
Oh God, this track.
I love this track. It's great because I made it around it.
Yeah. This truly is the skate burb of Trackmania levels.
I'll get it in a minute. Persistence.
No.
I believe
come
I
on.
can fly.
Yeah. No.
Oh, what?
Yep, there we go.
Did you get it?
I believe I can soar.
All right,
Too
so
low.
road. Oh no. What?
Like, here's the thing.
I
This is
supposed to
the
do in
easiest
that
part of the level.
Landing that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the little breather it gives you before the real fucky bit.
This is just like, oh, I got this. Once I get this, it'll be over. This level's like, no. Not even a little bit. All right, we got this little narrow turn.
All
Nailed it.
right.
Nailed
Gonna
it.
get in the hole.
Right in the hole. As one does. Okay. Give me guard and balance it. Good guard. No.
No.
You gotta like brake hard. Just gotta like stop or dodge.
I would say you jinxed me, but we all know that's a lie.
Yeah.
Okay, Pedro,
Give me a
you.
good bounce.
Hey?
Well, try to anyway.
I like this fucking helpful advice they fucking give you. Yeah, road name.
Come on. Okay, this is my new strat now. I'm gonna try to slide to the next.
Come on!
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Now I can reset here.
Now you have a shot.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can finish this one.
Narrow miss.
59 seconds. Oh.
All right, big jump. Well,
Good.
oh no, loop-de-loop.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is just spiteful what they did here.
Some fucking bumper pool shit.
Didn't have enough.
No. Flipped over. And then I fell down the hole.
Yeah, no, that
that's-
road narrows bit. It keeps fucking me up.
That's me every morning. I fucking flip over and fall down a hole.
It never stops.
Let me die, please.
God damn it, this map.
That works.
Yeah, I see what you mean when you say it's a puzzle game.
Oh, it is. No, I'll never get it. Fuck it. I'm out.
Yeah, no, it's
I-
1 second, 0 seconds. There we go.
Like a lot of these maps, yeah, you have to go.
Oh, one person finished it. Then finished.
I told you my 3 minute and 56 seconds was going to stand, and it did. No, there's an entire category for Trackmania called RPG, where it is that times 11.
Okay.
Like, some of the maps, 40 plus minutes to go through.
Okay.
That seems. No.
And these
Yeah,
are,
that's some grind. That's some grind.
stay off the walls.
Yeah, I will. Well, that probably doomed me. Yep. Look at that.
Yep.
Nope.
Must go
Oh, I
faster.
remember this
Let's
map.
go.
Oh, that's been a while since I drove this one.
Oh, yeah. Pedro's got to beat my 49.978.
Hit the wall there.
Not today, he's not.
I mean, I might, just not right now. Nope.
And those blocks disable your engine.
Yep. Freewheeling.
There's other blocks that are jump blocks that just launch your ass into the air. Some of them disable your ability to steer.
Yep. I remember that one.
And the ones that remove grip.
Fuck those blocks. On behalf of everyone.
On behalf of the Trackmania community,
Yes.
fuck them. fuck those fucking fuckers.
Oh.
Nope. Okay.
Drift.
Come on, there we go.
Tokyo Drift.
Oh,
5 Fast, 6 Furious.
Just wait until Tuesday. I got some treats lined up.
Let's see, unaccounted for claimed number 2 local record time.
Oh, okay. That was the music. I thought that was the Acer alarm going off for a second. Like, Ven, back me up on
Oh,
this.
yeah. Dude. Acer alarm's real. Therapist, Acer alarm can't hurt you. Acer alarm.
Acer alarm. Yeah, that was that rise was a little too close to the fucking Acer alarm, man. My heart skipped a beat there for a fucking second. Oh, that's mean. That is mean-spirited. Why you gotta bully me like that, Trackmania?
Beat my old record by like 800 milliseconds.
Nice.
Nice.
Hit the wall, so that's a wash.
Pedro's getting me by a second.
And then up and down.
Damn it. All right.
Stay off the walls and jump. Whee! Okay. Now I just gotta do that faster.
See, Alan's coming for blood, man. He can't help himself.
He's bloodthirsty.
And we've established anytime I praise anyone that's doing a great job, like Alan,
Performance anxiety kicks in and people start
Yeah.
fucking
oh
up.
man.
Yeah. Oh no, my reputation.
One thing we noticed Friday, shit got quiet quick.
When people start, biting their tongues, going,
Yeah, no, because you can't multitask, right? You gotta focus.
It is like, oh shit.
Oh, there we go.
Alan.
shit,
Nice.
I'm upside down.
Yeah.
Alan with a 51.8.
Yeah.
Let's go, Albert.
Yeah, Mania Planet sounds like an awful place. I don't want to go there.
I would listen. Maybe I wouldn't go a holiday, but I'd take a day pass to Mania Planet, see what it's about.
Let's see what all the hype is.
Yeah.
I need to not cock up this turn. Never mind.
Is there enough time?
Can he do it?
Oh, that was not. Okay.
And yes, Zion
10,
CMB. This is on Steam.
5, 4.
You got it, Pedro. Come on.
2,
got it.
1.
Zzz. Still undisputed champion of this track. Oh man, man.
Yeah, let me cut us over to let's cut us over to Trackmania. All right, there you go. Now people can look on Twitch and see the game and be like, I can punch this into Google and procure this game.
Trackmania. Okay. You have to go wide, just not that wide.
Alright. It's on the Steam page. It shows you or not on the Steam page, on the on the Twitch page.
Well,
if you refresh the stream, it'll show you what game we're playing. Alright.
I'm lost.
Yeah, I too got lost when it went to the grass.
Not all who wander are lost.
There we go. I see it now. Right.
Oh, I'm definitely lost.
Oh, are we finally on a map I can win? I'm good at these.
Oh yeah, that's a bullshit jump, right?
Come on, Hello Kitty. This is my meme car.
The meme mobile.
I see. Right.
I don't remember this map at all.
Okay, so far so dandy, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then
Didn't even know I was going to be making a jump.
Okay.
I ran into that corner at low speed. That was kind of impressive.
I mean, at least it didn't flip you
that's
over,
the end.
right?
I'll take it. Claimed the #1 local record time.
Oh,
Did
nice.
no one have any record times?
Is there any records on this?
Did
'Cause-
anyone
No,
let you
no.
finish this map?
well, okay, a lot of these maps we played before I had the tracking system in.
Well, this
there-
one doesn't look familiar. I'm not sure
we've
we've
played
played
this
this
one.
one.
You might not have.
Maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. Foxy had a time on this map. He's in second place.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we got third.
Then down the thing.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Okay, now that I've been around the map, if I can run into 2 less walls.
I can do 2 more
That's
walls.
just the end. Okay, cool. Okay, we can do less in a minute.
There we go.
We can do less in a minute.
Impossible, Pedro. But
Wow, look at these
Oh,
people
no, it's
fucking
possible.
improving.
I cocked up. I cocked up early on, so yeah, no, that's possible. Oh shit, I
But
forgot about.
Can you actually do it though? That's the question.
Yeah. That's usually what it boils down to. Fuck.
this is a long one.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, still third. I shaved off 9 seconds. Fuck this game.
All right. Fuck this noise. Yep. I tried my best, and my best was 4th. Fuck
That was
this shit.
like 60% trying too, man.
Yeah.
At least it isn't fucking fit.
I hit the wall
No, that's
and I can't make
that's
that
reserved
jump.
for Jill.
Yeah.
Only Jill can be in fucking 5th.
Alright, around the corner and over the
rest of you don't have the fucking freedom.
I like the green and red indicators at the bottom to see how you did compared to the previous finish time. You don't
Alan's
actually need to
crushing
look
this.
down, you can just see it.
Sorry, Alan. My bad. Damn it.
You spoke
Alright,
too
well.
soon.
No. Apparently, I wizarded that.
Yeah.
That was just to save my boy Pedro. Apparently.
Yeah. Tisk.
I don't know. Pedro's got 20 seconds.
There we go.
Speaking of geography, I was talking about that on Friday.
Under a minute.
Nice.
Oh.
This game will, if you don't have
Stadia
a
Warriors,
skin selected, or if you haven't set up locator files, it'll just randomly send you a flag from a different country around the
Yep.
world. One, some flags are metal as hell. Oh yes,
Yeah.
what's on your flag? Machetes and shit. All right,
Yeah, dragon. Yeah.
but it's always the game of like the 3-letter abbreviation. I'm like, the fuck's that?
Actually, when did this game come out?
2013.
Okay, so maybe the geopolitical landscape has changed. Some of these countries don't exist anymore.
Oh, oh,
Whoa!
There's some fresh bullshit.
oh, yeah. I remember
What a
this
year.
one.
So many Steam sales.
And I'm off. Next.
Okay, let's try that
Nailed
again.
it.
Okay. Gotta start turning before you hit the thing.
I mean, you can. It's optional.
Alright, come on. I'm sure I've learned something.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've learned something. I'm sure you have, Alice. You gotta get in the Twitch subs, man. That's how you. That's
He just did, or he or
Uh,
she.
they gotta link their Patreon or their Twitch to their Discord. Then I don't.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. That's what you do, and then you can get in.
Yes. You have to add your
Yeah, they
Twitch
just
account to your
gifted-
Discord.
He just gifted 5 subs and so
Whoa, no.
Okay.
Then
technically
I-
on the
I
track.
don't
Then you-
not
No,
going
just
Then you may
Wait,
need to
what
wait for the
then?
bot. I don't know then.
yeah. Well,
This is what happens when you use OAuth. If the IDP doesn't update, then you kind of shit out of luck
I
for
have
the
to wait
Yes.
a little bit, yeah.
Peasants.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Amazing,
Finally.
amazing.
158, and I did 14 seconds worse than I originally did.
Listen, you just got to do 14 seconds better than everyone else, and
I'm the only person that's made it around this damn thing.
nope.
Yeah.
Foxby just did.
Who did?
Foxby.
Michael.
Yeah.
Come on, Alan. You can do this.
I'm trying. No!
Oh! Nose. Bye, Pedro.
Slightly off there.
Okay.
You got this.
Hello. Are we right side up and on the track? I'll keep going. I don't give a shit.
no, you're upside down and on the grass, but you can still keep going if you want.
There's so much time to be made up on this map.
Well, no.
Ah, well.
Do a barrel roll.
All we have to do is implement small changes to our gameplay, like not flipping upside down.
That's a pretty big ask. Then don't think I can do that.
Can the power of Brazil get us through?
I don't know how many is a Brazilian.
I don't know. I'm all
How many
right.
zeros? How many zeros in a Brazilian?
7.
Oh god, it's another one of those.
Yeah.
I hate these.
You got it.
Loop de
There it
loop.
is. Done.
Camera. No.
Second place. Number 4, local record time. Oh, fuck's sake.
Blub, 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 blub.
detonated.
Hey! No! Stay on the track! Stay on the track!
Okay.
Up, right side up! Right side up! Thank you! We got it! Let's
Whoa,
go!
okay.
Keep going!
Oh no! No! Come on!
No.
No!
I really need like an Allen soundboard for my phone. I feel that it will improve my life in every way.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I hit the wall there.
Thought you guys were
I
gonna
can't
kiss.
record my audio or record my microphone while during one of these sessions.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Come on.
I got our
Yes.
door right here.
First place.
Alan, I would suggest focusing on one thing at a time.
What is Alan trying to do?
Record himself for a soundboard.
You can just go back and rip it out of the VOD.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Jill. All right.
Well, no, I mean I'm running our door right now. That's how I got the microphone, compressor, and equalizer and stuff set up.
Then hit record.
Yeah, pretty much.
And get emotional.
No emotion.
Show me that full gamut.
No emotion. We have to be dead,
No.
snake-eyed, car driving people.
No. I want to hear Robo Alan go like, no. No.
Ah, no.
Close enough.
I saw that. Then it threw me off.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta disconnect and reconnect to your account for the cross-account link shit, Zion. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It's short.
Lit-
It's nice and
Literally,
simple.
Discord
Right, cool.
page says you may need to wait for up to an hour for things to see.
That seems like a well put together. You know who am I to fucking judge? I've seen the insides of like of a bunch of fucking software houses. They all operate like that. It's fine.
Fuck.
I've been in development for too long. I've succumbed to the realities of it. It's like, yeah, everything is in a state of barely fucking working.
Have we gotten
Yeah.
to the... Yeah, right. It's like, have we exhausted the I'm going to just wait it out period?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got extra points for the
Yeah.
for the stunt there, but yeah, no, not fast enough.
No cigar.
I'm trying to, cut the turning after you land on the other side, but yeah, no, that's just not
this
gonna work.
isn't your map, man.
I want to just have like a Casio
Ooh, yeah.
keyboard with dubstep mode.
Fuck's sake.
Well, Mr. Learn is back to his green self. That green steak that I thought was a couch cushion for years.
It looked like candy, like those stripy.
Yeah. Well, like that
marshmallows.
was that was the thing. Like you couldn't tell what the fuck it was just by looking at it, right? Like
Yeah.
there needed to be some additional information to contextualize what you were looking at.
Come on, Mateus.
I wonder if I could find. I wonder if I could
Exact
find
place.
the picture that my avatar came. The full picture
What was it from?
is. I Google image searched for steak like, what was it? 20 years ago now.
Oh
That was a different world.
no. Well, I mean, everyone forgets Alan's like 90.
Right. He's got those good genes. He just looks like a young guy.
Well, at least he isn't in a can and not a prince. So-
Wait, hold on. How old is Alan actually?
70. We've been over this.
Right. Yeah, he's older than.
It's born in '88.
So he's 88
Oh.
years old. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so 2
Okay.
years younger than I am.
He's Alan is older than I am. Interesting.
Oh, there we go. Now I can go back to spectating.
But not like significantly older than I am. That's strange.
80s babies.
Alan, I need your life force. Let me drink your blood.
just a sip, not the whole thing. Oh no.
Let me get some sip.
I'm trying to
What are you supposed to do here? Like, are you just supposed to clear that jump, or?
yeah, it's
Yes.
2 jumps. It's this
There's
first jump,
2 very narrow
straight
jumps.
shot. Then you gotta make this turn. That
Right, and keep the speed. Otherwise,
what you have to
you're not
understand with
gonna-
Trackmania, and I try to explain this at the beginning to anybody just starting, anybody just watching, the Trackmania dip is real. You start off and you get one halfway decent lap, and you're like, oh shit, I got this. Then you start trying to improve on that by getting closer to quarters, get more fancier, tapping the brakes, then you hit the dip because you just start fucking up. It's a kaleidoscope of errors, and you gotta dig your way back out of that hole until you get back to where you started. Okay.
Oh, that looks like some bullshit.
Oh, come on. Not everything's bullshit. This one doesn't have any. So, yeah, this is an early map.
I just saw the checkpoint floating in the air. It's like, okay.
That's a good sign. Whoop. Okay. Damn it.
Did I lose too much speed? I think I lost too much speed. I'm sliding now.
Can it be done?
Yep, I knew this looked like some bullshit. Yep.
You gotta
gotta
assume,
be
you gotta
that on
assume
with
some
that one.
bullshit going in, right? Like,
Uh-oh. Rogan's coming in.
Of course he is.
That on. That on. Come on.
Come on.
Get some torque.
Yeah.
Get some torque.
No. There we go.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, this is the one where you go, take a...
God damn.
did Foxy just like shrink into nothingness?
Yes.
I'm confused.
What?
He just all of a sudden got like really quiet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those turns in my head.
Okay,
Oh,
I
Foxy,
thought
you've been
I
misquiet.
thought you retreated back into Lewis Carroll land.
Yeah, you got really quiet.
Okay, let's try that again.
Yeah, really tiny, really tiny fox. We
Don't need to win.
in your
Don't need to
house,
win. Just
eating
need to
your
beat Pedro.
dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta redefine what winning is.
Oh no, that's cheating.
I mean, you can easily do that. You've been playing a lot more than I have.
I'm willing to bet you got more time in Trackmania than I do.
Maybe like a few years ago. It doesn't really, hold up over time.
All right, let's see what Steam says. All right, then 126 hours. Pedro 7.6 hours.
We're talking about overtime.
I think I
Time.
I didn't play this game on Steam until
Yeah.
No, how dare you, Pedro? I
year?
don't believe you. If it's not on Steam, it doesn't exist.
fuck.
Oh, Somebody kiss that. Okay, Pedro, you can't lose. You're Finland.
Finland doesn't exist.
Finland's a real country. We've been over this.
Welcome to the hydraulic press channel.
Wait, he's not in Russia? What?
He's Finnish.
Really?
Listen. If Russia keeps expanding, he might be in Russia.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
You gotta give it some time.
TIL.
Rohit's in second place. Oh, Mr.
Somehow.
Alert's in second place. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
My bad.
Okay, well, so much for that.
Alan's good at that. He gives you that 2 seconds of joy. He's like, phoom.
Alright. And slowly down. Fuck.
Pedro, what are you doing? You're acting like you just finished a 4-hour show and it's 6
You have no energy left?
Yeah, come on.
No.
What's your problem?
Yeah. I have no energy left. I used to, drink. So I was drunk, so I wouldn't care that I had no energy left. I just keep going. But yeah.
Hardcore. That was not hardcore.
You can do it. You can do it. You got 56 seconds. No, you can't.
You can switch substances to something less corrosive on your stomach, like Molly. Maybe some crocodile. That's easy on the stomach. How is he still driving if his wheels were perpendicular to the grass?
Because it's arcade physics, man.
Because fuck physics. This isn't real. It's a video
No,
game.
I mean,
Shit.
it's one of the
Most of the
reasons
rock
I
and roll
don't
penalties.
like Canyon is like Canyon's fun to drive, but all the cars take damage and shit. And I don't like that. I just like these talking toy cars that just bounce off things. Like whatevs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Too late.
Alvin.
Alan.
I did.
Albert is winner.
What's the Did I get points for that? Oh hell yeah.
So well, we got Albert, Pablo, Gordon, Patrice.
You know what? In everyone's defense, we're getting fed some like RN bullshit maps too. So
The fuck is this?
case in point.
The fuck is this?
That is fuck you territory right there.
I'm just waiting for like fuck it. I'm waiting for one of these maps to just have Godzilla wandering around, just like kicking cars at random.
Oh.
Yep. I'll complete this.
You know what? We can skip this one if you want, because this is a pure bullshit map.
But I just made it across the pond.
All right, fine. Don't say I didn't.
I made it through the initial bullshit. I want to see what other bullshit there is. Oh, freewheeling. Okay.
Do exploratory bullshit phase.
Well, he's going to get to the hard part. He's going to like, okay, we can judge it.
Yes.
Soon enough.
Looks like you didn't strike those
So
pins.
dandy.
For a moment,
God.
I thought
Oh, God.
the record on this map.
You really spared yourself some grief.
Jeez. That justified me.
Sure, whatever.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, the beginning is bullshit. The rest is fine.
That's not even. Wait, can I choose this? I don't remember.
Can you?
Oh, we'll find out.
Will you?
No. Wait, is there a checkpoint on that?
Oh man,
I'm not
Who
against
actually-
going out of bounds here to get my.
Okay, is it just me
Yeah.
or is it weird just like playing driving games in like that first person where I feel like I'm like at headlight level?
Dude, people do that. They're psychopaths. They have bodies in their closets.
Okay, all right.
No, 100% on that. Like even when I'm in spectator and it switches that angle out, no, hell no. And it forces you into that mode, but you need it to go around those loops. You do.
Okay.
If you don't have that, that's a flag that you got to set when you're making the maps. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, third-person camera on the loops. Very few games have done that successfully.
No thanks.
Yeah, you just clip through the yeah, like that. Yep, like that.
Yep.
No. See, I can rest easy. I got a 5808. I can't read. 8?
Oh God, Jewish Pedro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Israeli flag?
Yeah.
Come on, break out the Brooks. Do it. Spaceballs this bitch.
Yeah. The Jews on
shit.
the track. They're driving into walls and talking a
It's
lot
a really
of
bad
smack.
place to be caught in the wall. It's gonna be a good time too. Fuck.
One thing, even if you are watching this at home as a spectator, you have to appreciate some of the maliciousness that have went into these tracks.
Yeah, these are mean levels.
Like, none of this is accidental. Like hours of hours.
some people like murder small animals or like draw really disturbing photos or pictures, and some people just make these Trackmania maps just to like get all the evil out of their systems.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they don't get it out. They retain it
This is a war
and use it
map.
for more levels.
They do this before they go kill small animals.
Really do anything.
Nope.
Yeah, and then around and down and up, and then there's the bullshit.
Do you know
jump.
there's enough time? You could make it. Theoretically. As long as you didn't do that. Alright, you made that.
You can do it, Pedro.
I can do it. In fact, I did it. First place.
Fuck you!
Mazel tov. Now you can finally get circumcised.
Yes.
Well, soon it's gonna be Pedro Scissors, so watch out.
Alright, we'll run one more map.
Okay.
Because we're a bunch of olds and we need to go to bed.
Damn boomers. Oh wait, I'm a
I
boomer.
mean, it is like, what time is it?
It's only like 10:30,
4:34
man.
a.m.
I don't know. Pedro's ability to stay up late is linchpinned on whether or not he's winning, so.
That helps, but
Yeah.
it's not the only thing. Usually if I'm distracted with something, yeah.
It is winning is pure sustenance for Pedro.
Yeah, that's why he's grabbing a thumbtack in his other hand.
The endorphins help, I'm not going to deny that, but fuck.
Shut up, Henry Cavill.
Fuck. No, Siri, you can't do that.
Like,
Yeah, that doesn't even work a little bit.
here's the thing. I've not been a fan of like Picard, but I genuinely believe that having Picard being able to say fuck has done nothing but improve the series.
That's a wolf.
I like swearing in my Star Trek.
Damn it. No, it's not what Star Trek was founded on.
I don't like
listen.
naughty words.
It's a bunch of nerds on spaceships, and nerds fucking swear. That's how it is.
Name one person in IT you've ever seen drop an F-bomb. Come on.
I don't fucking know.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah, that corner's a bitch, isn't it?
I keep ramming straight into the little bit of wall that's there. I lost too much speed. That's the end of that.
Wow.
Did you turn into Ralph from the Muppets there for a second?
A little bit.
Now you're Fat Albert. So you lost it.
Oh, man. Well, I'm beating Pedro. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then see if we can do this without hitting the stupid little bit of wall there.
Nope.
No, we can't.
You shouldn't have said
Solid
anything.
no on
You
that
might
one.
have done it.
That's a laser guided.
Yeah.
What the shit
You've-
was that game?
Perfectly accurate physics. That's exactly how it would happen.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I want to stay the fuck away from Mania Planet. I don't think I would survive very long there.
I don't know. Mania Planet sounds like a place I would like to, light a Slinky on fire just to see what happens.
Oh, dude, actually, here's what we need to do. It's a sequel to Death Proof, but it's just called Mania Planet.
All right, I'm down. Get some pre-production in that.
Yeah.
What do you guys have written so far? Fire Slinkies. Here's
Listen,
$10
I
million.
was just gonna put Kurt Russell in the car and have him drive, and we're just gonna go from there, right? Like, I was gonna pick a direction and see what he crashes into, and that would be the movie.
Okay. Okay. That's feasible.
How did you do? Did you do good? Yes.
I did slightly better. I didn't hit the stupid little bit of wall.
I don't even know what I can do with this hour if I'm straight up trying.
You could have that moment of clarity. It can happen.
Well, I know what I can do when I'm straight up trying. That number's on the board.
40-39 for Mr. Alert as the number one local record. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 40.06 is my best. 40.5. Get wrecked, Foxy.
Still can't beat Wimpy, can you, Pedro?
Oh,
Not on this map. All the other previous maps I did.
Well, that you haven't beaten him on this one, so it doesn't. None of them count. You have to beat him on all of them.
No, it's got to be on this map, or it doesn't matter. It happened in real life.
Yep. No.
Oh, okay. I see how this goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake news.
42. No, I can't do it.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
I have.
Do you think this game would be improved by curvy cars?
Wiggle cars. You can get some. You can get some rotund motoring vehicles in this game.
Okay.
Some very cars of questionable aerodynamic feasibility.
Right.
I just want to make sure this next map I'm wrecking everybody.
Oh, this one.
Good luck.
This one? Is this famous?
I don't know. I get a little
It's
worried.
famous to Foxy.
Oh, is this one good? Oh shit, this one's gonna
This is
wreck
the one
everybody.
where you did a thing.
Yeah. Hey, I want to watch this.
The fuck do I go?
Okay. Right.
Modem noises.
Yeah. That's how we get in the Matrix.
So far, so good.
Now, pay attention to this upcoming part. Michael's being a dick and doing it on purpose.
Oops.
Michael straight up just led you the wrong way.
Michael already has a time on the board. He's number 2 and he wants to keep that. Michael? I don't know. Michael is empty to me. Foxy is Foxy.
Oh!
I see what's going on here.
Do you?
No, I don't.
No one does.
Let's give it a run.
Alright.
Come on, hello, skitty car. Go ahead and make the jump. Bounce into the wall.
Nice.
And we'll do the life hack.
Yep.
We ride up the wall. Then we ride down the wall. Then we slam on the brakes. Then we go shoom. And we try to catch that, not fall off.
Wait, did I get back to the start of the...
Then we do some jumpity
Yes.
jumps.
Holy
Yes,
shit!
you did.
That is impressive.
And take third place.
And
See, there's a collection of 2 people who didn't spend a torturous afternoon on this map. Yeah.
Right. Everyone else has learned this
you
one
have
already.
to get 3 checkpoints and then you do the bullshit. Right.
This was the map when we started it on Friday. I said, everyone follow me. And after everyone fucked it up for like 2 starts, they're like, wait a minute, maybe there's something to them. Then you have the oh moment. Okay, I'll explain to everybody what's going on. Okay, we got the turbo pad. This is easy enough. You just slide through this. Then we're gonna hit the corkscrew. So we just ride this. Come out, slow down a little bit. Okay, this is where people get lost. They keep trying to make this U-turn. You don't. You just go straight across. Like, whoop. Then you come down. Then you do the little wall ride. Then you slide it around like that.
Slide into those DMs.
That's right, baby. You smash into some walls. Basically what I'm doing with less wall smashing. And you
Yeah, and Pedro took the wrong way. And, can you do it? Ah. All right. Off by a second.
Now I see what's going on here. I didn't have enough speed, but I see what's going on there.
Who went up?
Can you guess who's gonna vote this map a waste?
Alan.
Alan's
trying to get to my 34. Oh no. Trust me, I'm looking at a 34 and going, that was some RNG bullshit. But
that was the stars aligning.
yeah. That's persistence is all that is.
Oh, bye, Foxy.
There we go. Pedro's gonna get a point. Maybe. Hope don't fall off. Alan's not satisfied with blood.
He wants cum too.
He shaved off his second.
Seems excessive.
He's a creature of
bit
greed.
greedy.
Yes.
A little excessive.
Listen, God put me here for one reason.
To win Trackmania. God damn it. I'm here to kick ass and
What's
chew
that,
bubble
Netflix?
gum.
You're gonna take a hard pass
all-
on our second idea? Fine. Fine. Understandable.
Here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of ass.
Well, call Atomic
Hey, I
then.
finished second. I'll take it.
God damn it, I can't vote?
You mean you've already
No,
voted?
you're not. You're a minor.
Yep.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Once and for all, Pedro locking in second place behind the ever-popular Alan. So, yeah, there's a little taste. I wanted to kick that into the after shows, and because I know Rohit like straight up didn't get a chance to play with us because he forgot Friday.
Oh, dear.
My brain, it's not right.
Poor Brian.
So yeah, our server is up 24 hours, 7 days a week. It is currently in go fuck yourself mode, delivering tantalizing maps of bullshit like that, which you can compete in asynchronous mode because all of our laps and times are logged for eternity and all time. But Tuesday, there'll be some new maps and we'll be doing practice. Check the schedule on Twitch. Pop in, walk around, vote on some maps. That's what we do. Then, Wednesday, Jelly Beans and myself will be back for weekly Daily Wednesdays. It'll be 3 p.m. my time, Eastern. Thursday, Jordan will. You think this driving game's fun? Ain't got shit on Jordan.
Yeah. Mine at least has more chopping. Yeah. Listen, hey, I got a truck this time. I have a truck now.
That's what I tuned in.
And it exploded.
It exploded. Wow, okay. Okay. I cut the volume on. I was like, oh, look, Jordan's got a truck. And all I hear is like, yeah, I got a truck, motherfucker. I was like, all right. Understood. Yeah, I missed the part where it implode. But yeah, come check out Jordan. 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30. Usually 7:30 to 9.
Nice. And he will be Cybertrucking. What else? Friday, points match, back with the Trackmania. And Saturday, this.
Oh, what was the game this week that got given away?
I give away 3 games each week.
What'd you give away this week?
They are RNG, but you get to pick your own RNG.
You get a choice of 3.
What you got to do is no, it's not even that. You pick the game yourself by giving me 2 sets of numbers through 2. Then I apply that. Okay. Like I have no idea what game you're going to get until I punch that in. I'm like, oh, there you go, Steam key. So right. I send those out. I sent them out to Michael. I still got to send Wimpy one and Ogie one because that was
Kenogi.
Yeah, those were the winners because they practiced.
They had spare time. Got it.
I'm telling you, man, 10 minutes a day.
I'll cope by saying that they have no lives. That's my coping mechanism. I'm inhaling pure copium right now.
Copium,
yeah.
Yep.
It's all right. It's all right. Fuck it. Whatever. She didn't love me anyway. It's all right. Copium.
Yeah. I got a little bit of don't heroin over here.
Heroin. I'm all out of heroin.
Don't heroin.
That's a good one.
Don't heroin.
That's a good one. Oh. All right, everyone. We're gonna say our goodbyes in Discord. Thanks for showing up. And
yes.
Yeah. Linux noises.
It's time.
What Linux noises? There's no sound on Linux. You silly bitch.
Yeah.
Whoa. Got him.
What does a penguin say when it's ballistically launched at your fuck mothering face?
What?
Yep.
Squawk, mother.